Test, 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 test. Waiting to make sure that this is working properly. I have a lot of issues, and actually, come to think, look at it. Wow, you got a lot of submissions today, so let me go ahead and make sure it's working. Okay, I think I'm live. Let me check on my phone. I like to just be safe. And now, a couple of quick things. I am recording this, so I am still on a Wi-Fi connection. So the quality, unfortunately, is going to be a little bit toned down. Hopefully, it looks okay. I don't know how it's going to be, so I figure better safe than sorry. I might as well record things. That way, I don't leave you guys high and dry. Now, what's funny is like last time we did this, I was on a hardwire connection, but I was having internet problems. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to record it. And I did record it, and I was going to post it. And then it's like, uh-oh, I formatted my computer and I forgot to save it over. So let's make sure. Okay, good. We are live. So let's go ahead, move this out of the way. Let me pop out chat. Hopefully that leaves me still connected. And let me pause this. I need to save as much bandwidth as possible here. Also, my camera was reset, so I had to download NVIDIA broadcast and all that stuff. So the camera size is going to be all over the place. I know that was always one of the major problems here. So, but yeah, submissions are still open. I'm trying my best to. Well, maybe I should close them simply because, yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot. Okay, let me go ahead and submissions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and presume that we're okay. Maybe what I'll do is, because my cell phone is not on Wi-Fi, let me go ahead and boot up my cell phone just to make sure that I am not missing anything here. Because I would hate for you guys to talk and then I literally just, miss you guys. So I just want to try my best to not have that happen. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. I am doing this pretty cold. Okay, let's go ahead. Just kind of grabbing randomly here. Hopefully this loads up. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I need to be careful on how I load things.
Wasn't great, but she was not low, but she was. She slides a dumpling. Du Lelek. Was ist ein
Oh
Lelek?
man, we got Seppi Black, huh? I used to play a lot of Shaheen. In this game, I don't play Shaheen at all. So I'll do my best to try to help you out here.
In Arabic.
Get down through opener. Okay, you're already establishing a sneak one meta there. Kind of interesting.
It's from the US, it seems. Hop kick.
Okay, big. Okay, so immediate error right there. You're pretty clean on your establishing, so you're coming out right away as like the aggressor in this matchup, which is fine. The sneak one fish, a little bit risky. Obviously, this early, he's not used to you. You're not used to him. Probably better to keep that in your back pocket early. But like this was the good bait, right? You have the down forward 2 safe option. Somehow the one jab like completely misses you, and then yeah, you backdash. You should be ready after this backdash to properly punish. Forward 2 is a little bit interesting because I would imagine you're thinking forward 2-3 to punish there, but you probably think bigger. Okay, wall's good. Yeah, nice. I like the forward 2-3. So strong now. Okay, beautiful step. I don't even know what to even do about against that. Okay, what didn't go for? Running 2. Wow, nice deep step.
Ouch.
Yeah, I've noticed like playing against Shaheen, like micro step left, not even deep committing step, like sidewalk left is like the best. Usually micro step is like the way you want to go. So good shit. Our crush through, okay.
Chuya? Okay. That's my
Wow.
Chuya.
Oh, I see 3 delay. The connection's not very good, unfortunately.
Oh my days.
Okay, good pickup. Yeah, this is going to be a nasty combo, though. Yeah, he had to do a backup strat, so you're in a good spot already.
This is a big challenge.
Ah, gotta duck it. Ah, nice
Uh,
challenge. Yeah, last time he had rebutted, he went for a down forward 1 rebut on your down forward 2. Obviously, down back to 1 frame slower on 14. Big armor breaker, plus 10. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, clearly the sneak 1+2 is 2 negative. So armor break 2, 3, sneak cancel, so you're plus 10. So obviously the overhead must be 19 frames or slower for him to beat you clean there. That might have been the place to go with like a sneak 1 or sneak 2 in context. I don't know how strong sneak 4 is in this game specifically, because yeah, I know they changed it in Tekken 8. Okay, I would say be careful with 2-1 with Shaheen. 2-1 with Shaheen is really, really fucking bad. So yeah, you notice how he's using 1-2 to challenge you? Yeah, you shouldn't be using 2-1, because I think it's only plus 2. And at least from 1-2, you can start establishing like 1-2-2, 1-2-3, 1-2-4, stuff like that. Okay, a little bit mistimed, but that's okay. At least you went for it.
Smash players know what I mean with
yeah, careful, 2-1.
People are flying away.
Okay, beautiful step. Okay, instant pop. Ah, heat burst.
Oh no.
Yeah, back 4 is also still minus 14. I don't know if Shaheen can punish it. I mean, Damek 2-1 probably reaches, but still. Ah, okay. Sneak 3 plus 4.
Ouch.
Okay, down 4. There you go. You got him you baited out. Like that was, so anytime you're going for like a chip low and wake up position, you're essentially trying to establish this type of game plan, right? So back 4, flip over, steel pedal effect. Dash up, you dash to about 1. Down 4, notice the spacing between you and Sephi here. Like that's usually why you want to use an option like down 4 over an option like down 3. Down 3 puts you into a position where you can start using like sneak mix-ups and whatnot. In certain matchups, down 3 is very, very risky. This is not one of them, so feel free to go for down 3 often. But if you're using down 4, you're either playing for pure safety or space control. So as soon as you got space control, he retaliated, and that all happened because you notice you have the little micro dashing kind of shimmy effect. So that's something people tend to not think about with like a game like Tekken versus like a 2D fighter, but shimming is still very much a thing here. So you dash in, you dash out, you get the reaction that you want, and you can either commit to up 4-4 or down 4-2, but you got the reaction you wanted, so you should have been ready. Careful with 2-3 raw. I think you thought it was a punish, but careful. Yeah, non-jailing 2-3. It's not super difficult either. Chase down. Okay. Yeah, he was waiting for you to go high. You notice how with his little health, he's playing to outs. He's not playing to gain momentum back. He's playing for you to overcommit to an option like sneak 4-2.
I can't block after 1-2. His 1-2 has worse recovery than others, I feel like.
I think 1-2 has a string penalty on it. That's why.
Nice.
Oh, nice duck.
Crazy chap kick, man. Amazing. Crazy.
Okay. Interesting. Down 3 into wall stand 4. Like I said, I wouldn't be too worried about counterplay against Shaheen specifically. Against a character like Kazuya, Jin, Raven, then you have to kind of be careful with like down 3 usage. But against Shaheen, you should be going hard in the paint. Either committing to like the sneak 4 for anti-sidestep, because keep in mind, wall stand 4 with Shaheen has the same rules that most other characters have. You can step it to the left. So step to the left and evades their right kick. So it sometimes, a lot of times actually in Tekken, it's like counterintuitive. The limb is weak to whatever side they're using. There are a couple really notable exceptions. Lee, Jack, stuff like that. How's it going? How's it going, Prime? But yeah, for the most part, wall stand 4 obeys like that typical rule. So, okay, I can turn this off. Okay, nice chase down. What are you going to go for? Okay, meaty option. Nice. Okay, I like the back 3 into running 2. No fear. Yeah, you're playing Tekken 8. And wow, he converted there. And he converted with the sneak 3. Nice position change. Okay, good patience. 3+4, a little bit greedy, but that's okay. Nice.
Oh my days,
Yeah,
bro.
good. You have a good recognition for taste for blood. 100%. Yeah, happy Sunday for sure. Oh. Yeah, now he's shifting to a shimmy. So now you want to start using long range options. Down 3, down like 2, confirming. Back 3 is a little bit greedy, but still. Down 2 is actually pretty good too, but it's not as good as Lee's. Yeah, the connection's not very good. That is a major detriment here. The 150 ping 3 delay is really bad. In context, though, like looking at like as an outside observer, this looks actually pretty good. But yeah, in actuality, the 3 delay is like killer. 3 delay is hella killer. How's it going, CX? Or C triple X? Yeah, the 3 delay is nasty. Lockdown. Okay, beautiful step. Armor breaker, 50-50. Nice. Oh, he didn't have meter. He thought he did. Okay, out of the air. Nice conversion. Beautiful. Yeah, the wall stand 3-3 probably would have gave you the spin, right? But still. Ah, is he dead? 50-50 forced? Ah, yeah, this is like a slide meta thing. So you score the knockdown, and as soon as they're into an FC position, so here he goes for generic down 4, you should backdash and duck. Like every single time. They always go for either hop kick or slide. They think it's a proper 50-50. This is a scramble situation, so it's not like Sephi's going out of his way to do it, but it's a muscle memory scramble situation. Backdash, duck. You'll win anything they go for here. Keep in mind, generic down 4s are now generically -4 on block. They're no longer -2. It's always going to be a down 4 position is the worst frame data nowadays. So it's kind of not his turn anymore. And especially like considering the range that are between you two, you should backdash into duck 100%. In any eye. I mean, I like this. I like the sneak 4, anti sidestep, ground hitting option, decently good hitbox on it.
Old school combo.
Yeah, old school combo indeed. I mean, they work. Oh.
I wish we would play under better conditions.
I agree. It like I said, it looks good, but yeah, in practicality, this would be dog shit. No offense.
-11?
Yeah, -11 exactly. It's funny because like you'd be like, oh, -11, 4-1, right? No, Shaheen 4 is 13 in this game.
Just do it from distance.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Okay, turn steal out. Don't do it back. Ah. Okay, nice cancel. Oh, reset. Ah, light punish. Ah.
Is 1-2 not -13? No, it's -11.
No, it hasn't been that bad for a long time. Okay, we got one more. My bad.
Dash block -11.
Yeah, it used to be -12 in season 3, and then halfway through the season, I think they buffed it. Probably because they realized Shaheen is fucking horrible in Tekken 7. Used to be so good. Okay, out of the air. I like that. Oh, down with 3-4. What's he go for? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's hard to say like you should be stepping off the wall here because 150 ping, man. 150 ping 3 delay is rough. Okay, good patience. I like that. Recognizing the situation there. Nice throw through. You should be thinking low. Yeah, you should be thinking low into immediate heat burst. But yeah, you went for an up forward 1. That's okay, but not the best. Nice deep step. Whoa, good call out. Wow. Unfortunate. Running 2? No, unscaled. Okay, interesting. Yeah, maintaining pressure. I respect that. Oh, yeah, real punish.
Pressure.
Yeah, in Tekken 8.
You should do hop kick, I think.
Whoa, it's like, you should do a hop kick, and right as he does, like a duck jam.
I wish we would play under better conditions, though.
Yeah, you probably should have popped heat there. Yeah, nice punish.
Nice condition, I think.
But yeah, in that situation, once you score the low parry, I don't know what the preferred line for Shaheen is, but yeah, you should have for sure you done your heat burst because like look at how much recoverable gauge you have, and once you're under the effects of heat mode, yeah, you gain like double the speed on your recoverable. So down two, down back 2-1, sneak 1 into heat burst probably would work. Yeah, so wall stand 1, you still could have heat burst there, but yeah, you commit it instantly to the down back 2. And of course, because, you know, you did a low parry, there's no tornado spin in the combo, so that's why sneak 3 didn't do anything.
Ah, Bray, jetzt Usopp, jetzt wo du sagst, du hast Analyse gemacht, ne? I'm +1, bro. I'm jabbed.
Oh, damn. Man, your timing is really good. Because, yeah, you're not getting blown up by these, like, general counterplay, like, sidestep down 4-2s. Okay, we can go for it. Down 4-3? I guess right. Okay. Okay, can you maintain the momentum is the question here. Yeah, I like to interrupt. Back away. Don't overcommit. Big keep out of 4-3. Okay, you should be thinking wall break. Next time, tornado spin. Or sorry, heat burst. Ah, nice bait, but you're stuck into FC, so you went for the up forward 2 or whatever.
Weird. Nice.
Knockdown, yeah, nice. How's it going, Cam? Okay, here we go. All the marbles. Okay, down 4 opener. I like how you're playing more aggressive this time. You're switching it up. Okay, pops it instantly. Wow, nice step. Oh.
Look at the damage.
Yeah, look at the damage indeed.
Look at the damage.
Oh, how do you commit? Okay, nice hit. Down 3? Oh, I don't know about that. Uh-oh. Bleeding. Oh, are you dead? Okay. Yeah, what was the sequence there at the end, though? So you ducked incoming, you got hit by 3rd hit. Sweep option, yeah. Okay, if you did 1-2-2, the down 3 probably still would have threaded. Up forward 1, way too much range. Wall stand 1 is huge. I don't understand the wall stand 1 into down 3, though. Right, because wall stand 1 is, I think, clean +14 in this game. At the bare minimum, you should have been thinking like 4-2-3. Obviously, the value here is with the academic 2-1 scoring knockdown, and interesting the 3+4 option causing it. Yeah, same. I love playing Shaheen. He's the character I'd played the most of in Tekken 7, but I've not. I tried him in T8, and the timing on the sneak canceling is different, and I just can't. I can't play him. It's too different. It's too different. I can't do it. I'll eventually pick him up. It probably will be a ways away, but I mean, when you have characters like Eddie and stuff like that, right? You really need to play a character like Shaheen? No. Okay, so, yeah, like Sephi said, your connection wasn't the best between each other. 150 ping, 3 delay. What I did like I said, you were doing a really good job with maintaining pacing and like proper space control, but a few times you would overextend into a position where you would go for something that really doesn't tend to work. So again, you have like the instincts for spacing, but you're not pulling the trigger on the spacing and executing on the failure. So that might be an online thing. Again, 150 ping, 3 delay is really, really bad. So it's hard to say. But I would like to see you commit more. Like you have the muscle memory, you have the instincts, but you need to get over the ledge. You need to either commit to a hop kick or go for a simple down forward 2. Now your positioning on up forward 3s as keep out were pretty good. That can be easily baited though, so be careful with that. His up forward 3 is, I would say, not as valuable as like what is she called, like Asusena's orbital, simply because it doesn't seem to have as good a hitbox, but still it's okay. Your forward 4 usage was great. I like the forward 4 ideas. Knockdown, I would like, again, you to execute when you actually get into range and go for something more proper. And yeah, trust your instincts. I think trusting your instincts would be huge. You're Tekken King, so you have the experience, but you need to, same thing, get over the ledge and get over the hump. Also, don't be afraid of using 1-2-2 and stuff like that. there were a couple times, or I guess that one time down 3 you got beat, but it's not the worst thing in the world for -11. Not every character can punish it. And like I said, it's very similar with your down 3. Down 3 is really bad in certain matchups, but in the other matchups, it's not. And you have to know what matchups you can start using things like 1-2-2. You need to know what matchups you can use things like down 3. Don't like take a blanket perspective on when you can and can't use certain options. They are very much like matchup specific, and if you're going to play a character like Shaheen, you need to know that matchup specific stuff. You're playing against a different Shaheen player. Okay, start using down 3-3. What is he going to do? Wall stand 3-3. Wall stand 3-3 doesn't cause knockdown. LOL, right? You have to get into that mindset. Like I don't care what my opponent can do because they literally can't do anything against me. Like I said, you need to get over that hump. Once you get over that hump, you're easily clearing TG plus. Easily. But you need to get over that hump. First things first. Use him. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Shaheen is pretty good. He's unfortunately not super top tier. So I think he's going to fly under the radar. With that being said, because Namco has already gone and said that they're going to essentially buff like the not used characters, there's a really good chance Shaheen is going to get over buffed. And when that happens, it might be Tekken 7.0 all over again. I'm not saying it will be. But there's a serious chance it will happen. Oh my god, another Shaheen? Are you the same Shaheen player? Okay, let's not do Shaheen right away. Oh, I think it is the same Shaheen player. Okay, well, if we have time, we'll get back to you on that one. But I think the other match there was a lot to learn from. So, like I said, we'll get back to you if we have time. No, it's like loading up the same thing like 5 times. And then, yeah, submissions are still open, guys. Let's go to 720p. I don't want to overdo it because, yeah, like I'm still on Wi-Fi, so. Okay, so we are looking from the perspective DJ. Okay. I like it already. Big departure from the last time I had seen you play. Oh, okay. Is back 3 into heat dash cancel the most valuable thing you can do, though? Okay, I mean, you did heat burst? Heat burst, so you're only +1. Okay, I don't hate it, but I feel like there's something better you could have done there. Okay, 4 for 4. Okay, you baited out the option. I wouldn't say always go for like a wall stand trap here, but it is something you can do. Now, with Devil Chin, I don't know if wall stand 1-1 causes wall splat like similar to like wall stand 1-2 or wall stand 1-4 used to do. Oh, it's for your drag friend. Okay, no problem. Okay, 4-2-4. Okay, beautiful step. Okay, I don't hate it. Back 1-2 probably was preferred there. You can also, so now we're from Dragon's perspective. You can also do heat burst, right? Okay, he's on the wall kind of funky. What can I do? Well, you have an I-16 heat burst that is going to hit like literally every single time. And then you could sidestep right. Then you can do back 1-2, so on and so forth. Okay, Meaty CD4. Dynamic 3+4. Okay, I would like to see... Now, dashing in your opponent's face isn't bad, but keep in mind you're +7 here. It's probably better to go for 50-50. Now, if you do dash, and this is the really important thing, if you want to dash in your opponent's face, you should not running dash. That's a huge tactical error. Because notice for how many frames he's finally guarding here. You can get up forward here, even at -7. So if you're going to dash, just tap forward, tap forward. Small tap, small tap. Don't double tap. Never double tap. Dash, 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 dash. Neutral guard still is a thing in this game, although it feels a little bit worse. But yeah, you can still dash in your opponent's face to guard. Okay, beautiful block. 3-1. Yeah, no meter pop, so damage potential reduced. Okay, running 4. Bad guess on the 50-50. Keep in mind, running attacks and slash kicks typically have multiple frames from the activate. So he's probably in the air for like a reactable amount of time-ish. So don't be afraid to understand that like a slash kick kind of acts as like an overhead in the 2D game. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. This is a little bit better. Down 2, and then dashing and then executing right away is better than double tap dashing and praying that they don't mash out. That's a much better. Oh, wow. All in. Up forward. Okay, a little bit greedy. Okay, beautiful block. Okay, meter pop instantly. Oh, okay. I mean, you knew the wall was there. Oh my god, back forward. You knew the wall was there. You probably should have done a little bit better. Okay, break. Okay, one check is fine. Loses the up 4 though. Wow, challenge again. Scary. Okay, not a kill though, right? This is not a kill. It's hard to tell. I don't think it's a kill. Are there certain skill up? Beginners are allowed. Oh wow, there's a kill. My only recommendation is that like you kind of know how to play. If you are like completely new to the game, yeah, we're not gonna be able to help you out by what you submit. But yeah, if you're like, I don't know, what's pretty low, like warrior or something like that. If you're warrior or like mentally at a warrior, yeah, go ahead and submit. But I just don't want it to be like learn how to guard, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, beginners are fine. I just don't, like I said, I just don't want it to be like, if you have no idea how to play, I won't be able to help you. Sorry. Okay, that one check was greedy. Careful. Yeah, that's exactly why. Nice bait. Okay, a little bit too far. Guess 50-50. Yeah, the 442 into heat dash, I would say stay away from that. At that position. Wow. Yeah, this move, the charge up was really nasty. You can react to it by a timed sidestep right. The problem is he doesn't have to go for the full charge. He can go for the charge and then cancel into Crow. So by them charging up, like doing the Kamehame, and then they cancel into Crow, you have to guess incoming. And good luck with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say, like, you have to at least kind of know how to play. With that being said, feel free to submit it. I'll let you know if it's completely, like, I can't help you out. But, yeah, feel free. I just want, like, some inclination that you know how to play, like I said. I don't know, like, you know, like I said, Warrior's pretty new. That's the level that you get up to and you can't lose rank, right? Because, yeah, because oftentimes I might say something you won't understand then. Ooh, Power Crush through. Keep in mind, you're minus 17. I don't know about the Power Crush. Interesting, I guess the Power Crush must be quick enough, right? Oh, God, the tracking on Crow is ugly. Yeah, so 4 for 4, I think minus 6, right? Yeah, minus 6. You should probably take your turn back here, whether it's an option like back 3 to beat like sidestep options. Down forward 4 is okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Back in Tekken 7, anytime Dragunov was plus 6, you could up 4 him. So at minus 6 here, up 4 might theoretically beat everything Dragunov can still do. So this might be a matchup specific thing. But at the same time, this is Tekken 8. I don't know, right? For the fact. What rank in NA is the equivalent of God in Korea? I mean, you mean the other way around? Oh, wow, you can redact stuff? Interesting. Yeah, you mean the other way around. What's NA God in Korea? I'll just say, okay, so I'm going to EVO Japan, right? I'm going to EVO Japan this week. I'll let you guys know. I've watched God, like, yellow ranks in, okay, I'll say what countries. I've watched yellow ranks in Korea, you know, gold ranks, right? And I'm like, that looks like American gold ranks, I'll be honest. God might be something different, like the tip top, but like yellow ranks, they look like American yellow ranks, to be honest. Or gold ranks, sorry. But I'll let you guys know. I'll play a bunch of different characters at that rank, so. Oh, big challenge. Okay, meaty option, we can go for it. Down to you, I don't hate it. Wow, tsunami kick's so dangerous. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. No fear. In this position, you don't have to go for running forward. Notice how, like, little health, and granted you guys can't see it, you can just back 1-2 here into Rage Art. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Tekken prowess thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wow, nice step. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, see, that's better than what we had seen earlier. At least you're honing in on your dash timing. That's perfect. Oh, wow, what a challenge. Let's fucking go. That was sick. Oh, okay, Cocktimer's a little bit greedy. Okay, nice duck. Oh, that was a beautiful step. What a challenge. At -6, no fear. Keep in mind, back forward Dragunov is 14 nowadays, too. So it's way faster. Wow, good block. Good patience. Yeah, that's a common trap idea. Yeah, -2 off of the beam, and you're left at a range that you can't actually attack Devil Jin at. So that's why you see the backdash from Xiaoyu, and then he pops the meter. But Nocto has seen it, so I got to give props. Major props there. Yeah, one other thing that I'm not seeing Nocto do here, keep in mind, if your back is to the wall, you can always two-throw for position change. You don't always have to necessarily fight off the wall via sidestepping or wall run. You could just two-throw him. Just two-throw him. That's a common mistake I'm seeing right now, for sure. Yeah, instead of getting off the wall or even like position changing, you're just fighting it out. And you gotta be careful. Good block. You gotta stand for instead. It's spicy. God. So good. Okay, not the best combo though. Yeah, see, now you're getting stuck in like this chain infinite. Man, one check into down like 3+4 is so greedy. No break on wrist chuck. You gotta hold incoming. Yeah, you tried mashing and wake up, and he just dashed up down like 2. Yeah, you did back 1. I wonder if you wanted wall stand 1 maybe. Let's do one more. Okay, there we go. So now notice how Xiaoyu is now picking up on your down like 3+4 timing. So now, because he knows you're no longer taking your +7, he's just going to challenge you. And you're not really showing like a running 2 presence. Now, granted, at +7, duck jab beats running 2, but still, the idea is still the same, right? He's going to now challenge you. So now, on the offense, you have to get through your mind, okay, this guy is starting to challenge me. I need to start playing around that challenge possibility. And keep in mind, one random challenge tends to mean they are going to be more aggressive on their defense, right? So you could start going for simpler on-guard block traps to try to get a reaction out of them. Training to be his rival. Okay. One check, okay. Yeah, what are you going for? Yeah, I don't really like the one check into the down back 3+4. Yeah, bad punishing around. Back 4, interesting. Yeah, laser pop. Wow, I can't believe the one check interrupted. Dragunov is a taller character, so his jab is actually pretty high. Take a break. I would like to see more like mid presence. You don't always have to jab. One thing of note, right? You're running to them, you're +6. You one check them, you're +1, right? What's the idea? You have to think of like what's the plan at +1 that you can't do at +6. Okay, you're trying to lock them down. Sure. Okay, you're trying to check them. Does that mean now you're specifically looking for your jab to be +8? Like really, like what's the idea, right? If you're never representing like 1 or 1-1 immediately after, keep in mind, right? What's the difference between you taking the one jab into Switchblade, right? Keep that in mind. Because yeah, you're taking your big plus frames, you're making them shit plus frames, and then you're taking your churn, which then leaves you more susceptible to random 1-1-2, random flash punch. Okay, a little bit late on the punish. And keep in mind, like, down by 3+4 is really good, but it's also fairly unsafe. Don't forget about down 2. You have that nice anti-sidestep option. And then, yeah, you start establishing metas, right, from down 2. Down 2 -1 in this game on block, or on hit, sorry. Backdash, okay, what I want my opponent to do. Right now I react to what they're going to, I think they're going to do the next time, what they're going to react, where my wall positioning is, right? Am I almost dead, so they're going to be more aggressive? Is my back to the wall, so they're going to be more aggressive, right? You have to take the whole, like, picture into consideration. And that's where using such key moves like starts establishing you to build like a game plan against your opponent and start tricking them into thinking you're going to do something, right? So again, establishing a meta. What do I want to do? What am I going to do? What I think they're going to do, and start playing around that. Once you start like building a meta that's like very strong and like getting into your opponent's head, now they start hesitating. Now they start second guessing themselves. With that being said, it's very important for you to understand that you want to use things that work. Just because you have a trap that works 10% of the time, if they do a particular thing, right? You don't want to build traps and ideas around these 10%ers. You want at least a 70% thing that can happen. Don't waste your time with fringe cases until you get to the point where like you're really bored with your character or just know too much about them. Now you can start branching out, but you want stuff that works most of the time and then go from there. It's going to be way more productive timing. Okay, so there you go. That's the same situation. So now you're one-jabbing him so much, right? Wait for him to react. Check. Switchblade down 4-1. Uh-oh. There it is. The overreaction. And then what happens literally 1 second later? One check. Back 3. Keep that in mind. So you've trained Xiaoyu here. You just don't know you've done it. you need to get to that like mentality that you're not playing like one-sided Tekken. It's not you versus a robot. It's you versus a human. Eventually they'll crack. Even with like really simple jab checks and stuff like that. Eventually everyone cracks. The question is, who is going to mentally crack first? The good news overall with Tekken 8 is it is so steamrolly. Like if you get blown up one round, it's like not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. If you get blown up in Tekken 7 one round, like you're mentally done. You're just dead. In this game, you're like, okay, I got blown up. Who cares? And that's what kind of also makes it so scary, because it's so like momentum, like just very fast momentum heavy, that the psychological damage isn't there. And that's where your pokes and all the stuff, mental stack, defensive stack building really comes to play. But T8, keep in mind, it's still pretty casino, roulette style play. So if you get blown up, don't worry about it. Keep going on with your day. But if you can't beat a single move and you don't get blown up, then those are the ones that like mentally fucking hurt you. How's it going, Luigi? Impossible to sucked in launch. Sorry, my chat's small. Impossible to grab someone at high level. Hard to say. I mean, in theory, grabs are right. They're 12 frames at the fastest, or 11 technically. So you can't react to throws. The only issue I really foresee in like Tekken 8 is that because they've changed the buffer system, like backdashes aren't as strong, but the timing that backdashes come out is like completely different. Yeah, really frustrating. I'm on Wi-Fi. I cannot load up like Tekken 8 really. It would take way too long. Preferably it would be a video. Are you playing Jack, Luigi? I presume you're playing Jack, right? Yeah, there you go. I see your Jack comment just came through. Hey, man, so to be honest, in my experience, I feel like Jack is a better grappler than King. King is the one who is more annoying or stronger as a character. But man, Jack just feels like he's able to grab more. The only thing I can think of is maybe, first of all, you're playing in Japan right now, Luigi, right? So you're playing on significantly better connections. And then so the arms are easier to see, right? But in America, I swear to God, Jack feels more effective as a grappler than King does, even though Jack doesn't have the blue spark throws that King does have, which is weird if you think about it, right? Why is King like the only character with blue spark throws? I'm not a fan of them, to be honest, but still. Yeah, maybe next time we can do like in-game Tekken ID reviews. But like I said, it takes forever to get into Steam. It takes forever for the game to boot up. It will be way too much time. Sorry. Next time though. Let me get some water. Out of the air. Okay, back one to not the best combo line. Yeah, you need a pop meter. So one of the issues with Tekken 8, in case you don't know, jabs only do 5 damage. So when you anti-air, you jab check. Like, look at this, right? You're doing scaled hit 50% or 60% really. you're doing 2 damage, 2 damage. You've done 4 damage in your combo. You really should be thinking, okay, I need to get him to the wall. So 1 check, forward 3 line. The back 1-2 and stuff like that. You're really front loading shit damage, and now you're essentially open field. Now, granted, you have advantage here, right? But still, your churn is up, and now it's time for him to be the aggressive player. Okay, too far from the wall. Got him with the reset. Yeah, I'm gonna say, don't pop the meter. Don't do rage art here. You need to maintain this plus frames. There you go, easy kill. And then laser scraper too. Yeah, he does have a blue spark volcano buster, but I don't think it's actually blue spark in the sense of execution break speed and stuff like that. I think it's just if you do down forward 2+3 gives you volcano. And then I think down forward is the one that's blue spark. I don't think it requires anything special though. So keep that in mind. King has blue spark giant swing. He has blue spark shining wizard. I don't know if he has blue spark Tijuana twister, but blue spark shining is... Play well against Koreans. Yeah, I have to wait for it to get out of the way. Nice deep step. Running 4. A little bit interesting. Yeah, man, Heapers is so good. Okay, careful with 1 checking. Yeah, again, you're +6. You don't want a 1 check here because, I mean, I guess technically at +6 you would beat sidestep, so maybe that's where jab is valuable. But I find like low or mids is like the only way to properly challenge against 4-for-4. Otherwise, most people will duck or do some sort of evasive incoming. Yeah, gotta duck the high, of course. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Good patience. Oh, too slow, yeah. Damn, nice, no fear. Back 2-3 is only -14 though, right? In this game, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, careful with the 1 checking. I mentioned the careful with the 1 checking against Devil Jin specifically, because again, you're playing Dragunov, you have that high jab. If he ever wants to, after this wrist chuck at -1, right? He can always just go for the gold. He can just go up 4 or whatever. -2, yeah, he can crush you cleanly. 1 jab isn't enough to dissuade anything here. So just careful with that. Dragunov still has problems with like vertical hitbox, so. I think it really comes down to how much health you have. Because to be honest, I've been thinking about that too. Like, when should be the point where you start popping heat burst, right? When you're getting pressured. Now, do you do it specifically to break tension? Or do you do it to try to get health back and stop the bleeding? I think it's like a really, really important question that, to be honest, I'm not super confident in yet myself. I think in a perfect world, if your character has like a very strong heat engager, it'd be preferable to use your heat engager to get all the health back, right? Because of course, one of the problems with doing heat burst is you only gain like 5 health back when you pop it. Now, granted, your recoverable health then becomes like doubled, essentially, like the rate that you get it back. But when do you do it? So I have found personally that if you are getting like heavily pressured, using heat burst as a churn steal is like the typically best thing to do. Okay, duck jabs, generic down 4, down to a Dragunov, any sort of low presence that typically leaves you at 0. Most people aren't going to go for a throw back immediately to try to properly counter. I'm waiting for the day when throwing on 12 becomes like the actual proper counterplay meta against heat burst. I've also found with like heat burst having like wonky ass hitboxes, you really need to be at 0 to go for a throw to stop them. So unless you are at 0, like if let's say you heat burst someone, right, and you're left at like let's say 2, you can't really do anything unless your character has a 15 frame or faster. But if you're left at like +1 or +2 at 0, okay, now you have a million one things. You can start going for throw, counterplay, stuff like that. It really depends on, like, there's a million factors, right? Wall positioning, like I said earlier, amount of health the opponent has and how much health you have. Some people, like I said, monkey see, monkey do. Some people will do it as a secondary thought, and that's when you can like really bait them out and punish them for basically doing that. So you not think of using heat mid-round, playing defense hurts you more. Yeah, I agree. I think the time is effectively use it ASAP. There's a player out of Korea, I'm sure you guys have watched like my ATL matches, Breadman. Breadman, whenever he would play Leroy, he would never, ever save the cane, right? He would never save the cane. I think his mentality was, it's better to use the cane early, get a round lead, that way you can kind of be ahead of the curve, than to try to use the cane in a situation where the opponent knows it's going to occur. One of the nice things in T8 with like a Leroy specifically, the cane can be used as a low, but I always thought that was kind of the right way to do it. Use it when it's likely going to net you something really strong. So in the case of Leroy, and I'll get my way back to Heat Burst. In the case of Leroy, okay, if they want to go for a Sabaki, a parry, or reversal, I have a cane. You can't parry those by default, right? So, okay, I think he's going to go for a safe mid reversal. Okay, cane. Okay, I win with the cane, right? Versus, okay, I'm playing from behind. I need to quickly rot the opponent down. The cane is naturally less valuable, right? So again, it's better to use it when you're mentally, I think, in the lead, or at least have your wits about you, than use it in a chaotic situation. The same, I think, is true for Heat Burst, especially because everyone's heat smashes are all around the different speeds, right? Okay, you're playing against Athena, I-12. Oh, you're playing against Victor, I-20. Oh, Dragunov, I-15. I think understanding that breakpoint of like an I-16 or faster heat smash is like so important. So important. Like, it's so crazy that you have to like worry about the speed of your heat smash, and inversely, if they have a slow heat smash, you can kind of just fucking do whatever you want. I think people don't really understand that yet. I made a post on Twitter that the game, that to my understanding now, I've slowly got like used to understanding, it's like 90% buttons and 10% heat burst and heat smash. If you can't control that 10%, you're fucking dead. It doesn't matter your skill level, you're dead. Understanding how to control that 10% makes the rest of the game like significantly easier and easier to deal with. It's hard to relay how important it is. Maybe I'll eventually make a video about it, but still super important to be able to control that 10%. If you can't control that the heat burst, heat smashes, you're not going to win. You're just not going to win, not in this game in its current state. Okay, good bait. I would say I'm guilty of this in Tekken 8 especially, but if you know he's going to go for Hell Sweep, like you're already deep, you're hard commit duck, right? You're not flinching or anything. Go for max damage, neutral force. Neutral 4 is so much more damage than wall stand through line. I would say get into that mentality. I think overall, Europe is probably the best when it comes to max punishing committal. I find that Europe is like, they'll duck you, they'll neutral hop kick you every time. Everywhere else in the world tends to not go for max. They would rather go for consistency than go for max. Exactly. Yeah, the fact that certain heat smashes can be stepped is a really big fucking deal. Like, and it's similarly, if you don't know which can't be stepped and can be, like for instance, Devil Jins is like an I win card. You just have to hold back and pray. Versus a character like June, who has an I-13 really fast one, which doesn't track on the first hit but full tracks on the second hit. Same thing. You have to be ready and be at a range that you can effectively step it, and then be sure to punish them. I find what Laws is a really good example. Laws is really strong. Dragunov, same thing. If you're not ready to step it and launch it, you're in trouble. But like I said, that's 10% of the game. Heat burst and heat smash control. Once you understand what your opponent can and can't do with their very strong options, like, you know, heat abilities, it becomes way easier and the game becomes less chaotic. Exactly, yeah. K-Wiss's neutral hop kick, fucking top tier, man. Yeah, like I said, it's very much like a European thing. Shout outs to Europe. Okay, good duck. Like punish. Okay. Bad input, of course. At least you're now making the change. Okay, back to one. Interesting. Okay, shifting to a back to meta. Yeah, you got hit by the overhead. The overhead's not nearly as valuable as Dragunov, because you can reverse it and you can also backsway it. Matchup specific knowledge. Wow, Scud Launcher. Wall sucks. Do you see it? Okay, good. Whoa. You stayed off the wall? Tekken 8? Hello? Nice step. Beautiful. Good step, good duck. Oh, okay. You're only +5 in this game. Careful with throwing there. Careful with throwing. Okay, here come the running twos. Oh, okay. Let him down. I respect that. Nothing you can do in that position, right? He can OS all your throws. Or OS all the tackles. Yeah, you kind of had health to play with. You could have went for it, but I respect not going for it. Oh, and you're dead. Okay. So, Nocto. Because, yeah, we're kind of slowed down here. Nocto, for sure. You showed it at the end, but yeah, +7 is really, really, really good. You should represent something or at least some sort of force 50-50. Dashing in your opponent's face is okay, but at the end of the day, eventually you're going to have to take that +7 somewhere. And if you're not taking the +7, if you're taking a +1, you are leaving yourself susceptible to proper counterplay and stuff like that. Especially against a character like Devil Jin. Up 4 is always on the table. Down back 2 is on the table. Stuff like that. You have to be careful. You can't always use that +1, especially with an option like down forward 1, like Switchblade. Now, the hitbox, I guess, is better in T8, so it's not nearly as bad. But still, don't be afraid of taking your +7. Also, in this game, because it's funny, because I think when we started off here, right, this was earlier. It was lower in the matches. So maybe you were playing a little bit more confidently, and like the matches at the beginning were maybe older matches, so maybe you're tired. But I would like to see the running 2 presence. A few more down 2s. Down like 3+4 is really good. But keep in mind, again, launch punishable, so just be careful of that. Major moves you're missing. Down back 2. I think having a down back 2 presence is pretty important. Simply for the anti-sidestep. You are showing back 2, which is okay. I mean, I use a lot of back 2, but it's okay. It's good in certain spots. Yeah, I need more running 2s. I need you to take your plus frames more often. Yeah, no Blizzard Hammers, no down 1 presence. Very few running 2s except towards the end. You did a couple of cocked hammers in weird positions. I wouldn't mind seeing you go for QCF1 off of sidestep read. Yeah, one of the nice things with Dragunov and like any character with like a QCF input, you can buffer the QCF into your sidestep. So if you're playing on 1P, your QCF can naturally occur off of right sidestep right. So it's like ba 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 ba. You can perform it. So not only do you get evasion into it, you also then get the input. Same thing, you can pump inputs, right? Crouch dash, crouch dash. It's not as valuable with a character like Dragunov, but like crouch dash, crouch dash. Okay, I'm waiting to see the overreaction, especially on wake up position. Okay, he's like range 2 from me, crouch dash. Okay, here comes a wake up 3, wake up 4. Oh, Scud Launcher, crouch dash 2, right? Those are okay, but I think off the sidestep is where they're more valuable for the most part. But yeah, you only showed like one of them, and overall, Scud Launcher, I mean, it is -14 in this game. It's a little bit less valuable, but don't be afraid of using the high option. I think it's probably more accurate here. Beyond that, yeah, take your frames. Dashing your opponent's face is fine, but you need to, again, represent something. If you're not representing anything, if you're just representing a 1 check, you can do better. There are significantly better things to go for. I just don't want to see you get blown up by someone just counter poking you or just duck jabbing you, right? Why do they have to respect you? You need to gain a repertoire, and especially in like a tournament scenario where you're playing someone you've never played before, you're not going to get respect from 1 checking and doing nothing ever with your plus frames. So you need to demand respect. You got to force it from them into not, you know, oh shit, whoops, I hit the wrong button. You need to get respect. And the only way to gain respect is by punching your opponent in the face. Keep that in mind. Hopefully that helps out. Sorry. Yeah, submissions are still open. I'll probably close them soonish. I don't know for a fact. But still. Buffering issue when popping heat with Jack cost me rounds due to inputs being 1 frame slower. No clue. No idea. All I know is the wake up, open gambit. I still don't have a really good control on the open gambit buffer now, because you can buffer it, but you can't buffer it. It's some weird shit happens. I think certain characters have better tricks on open gambit now, but I don't know. Namco fucked something up, man. I wish I had a better answer for you, but they I don't know, man. Namco just, I don't know. Okay, so we're versus Azzy. Well, back one kind of spicy. I don't know if back one would beat any sort of HMS transition here. Back one with Leroy hits on I-13 now, so it's actually slower than it was in previous games. Okay, the only thing I can see like right away is pretty linear play. Lee like really fucking punishes you for linear play. You should be thinking more like commit sidestep. I can see that right away. I hate Lee in this game. Because yeah, 443, I don't know, something about like 443 and 442 Demon Paws. I don't know, they feel like more tracky in this game. It's really frustrating. Okay, spicy. No break. Oh, interesting, he didn't go for the 4-3+4. If I was Azzy, I would have went for 4-3+4. Simply because this, you know, the sooner you get a ground break, the more valuable it is for Lee, in my opinion. Although, come to think of it, I don't think 4-3+4 causes ground splat anymore, so it probably wouldn't work. I take it back. Okay, gun is interesting. What were you going against gun for? He did what, wall stand 1? Okay, you commit the forward 1. Yeah, I don't know if gun would beat wall stand 1 too, though. Back 3-3. Waits for you. Nice. I can't believe it. Down back 3 or down back 3+4, whatever the input is now. Hella damage. Yeah, Lee is very good. He kind of is similar to Yoshi and what character, June, where like you forget one rule and you just annihilate it instantly. Okay, I like the downps too. Oh, that wasn't me, that just skipped. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm still here. Oh, are we buffering? Uh-oh. Do you think we'll see any bugs in top 50? Almost certainly. Almost certainly, dude. Okay, yeah, I think that was me, because we're oh, I shouldn't have rewound. Let me let it buffer, okay. Yeah, the nice thing with Leo is she's not as oppressive when it comes to rules against her. The new BOK transitions are frustrating, but certain characters just annihilate her. It's not the worst thing in the world. With that being said, other characters, e.g. Victor, who I play, can't. Like, you can't OS her. It's conversation for a different day. Because yeah, he doesn't have a 12 mid, he doesn't have a 12 low. So okay, careful with that. Nice punish, beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna say careful with the wall stand 1-4. You don't always have to commit the wall stand 1-4. You can always do a simple wall stand 1. I do the same thing though. I can't blame you. No, minus 14. Actually, it might not even be 14 this game. It might be only 13. Okay, what line? Down for 4-3? Oh, 2-2 line. Okay, line I'm not familiar with. Yeah, the only issue I can see with you going for a 4-3 1+2 line is that 4-3 1+2 cost meter. So you don't have heat mode going, so it doesn't cost you anything. But yeah, just Leroy problems. Keep in mind, you're going to burn your meter doing that combo. Okay, sides to 4. Okay, stand 4. Yeah, you're +4 after sides to 4. I would commit. Wow. Did he try sidestepping? I think stand 4 would have hit him. Oh no, he ducked. Oh, I would have won. I would have won too. It doesn't matter. He didn't commit to duck though. That was weird. Yeah, Hermit 4 hits on 11. You can't beat it, so. And he can't punch parry either. Oh, okay, yeah. No fear. He's only -1. Why would you respect that? Get parry through. Okay, careful with down 4-3. Anytime the, like 90% of the time, if the opponent ever does a left kick, it's always going to be a high or a low. So Leroy doesn't have any 50-50 here. Down 4-3-1 is a mid-high. He also has 3-3, which is a mid-low. They look identical, so you don't have to worry. Damn it! I don't know why this one's taking forever. Yeah, sorry, we're on Wi-Fi, so my connection's gonna be bad for like next couple weeks. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, keep in mind the 4-4-4-2 is only -14. It's not the worst thing in the world against Lee. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're so far ahead, right? But I wouldn't say like don't do it. Because what's it gonna do? Like forward 2-1 you? Okay, no, non-heat engager. Forward almost 2, okay, non-heat engager. 1-3-3 is the best you can do. Okay, that's a ground break. That's a launcher. Yeah, Leroy has to do a 1+3 for ground break. Okay. Okay, solo down 4. I don't hate it. 4-4-4 was also valid there. Okay, nice. Going downstairs with the Hermit back 1. Okay, 2-3. Now what are you going to do? Heat burst? Oh, back 3 into Hermit, back 4. Interesting. Yeah, I think you're afraid of going for Hermit 2-3, right? A little greedy from Azzy to go for Wake Up 4 into Mash. Nice read on the pop there. Yeah, Wi-Fi, right? Players who don't bind their inputs. Oh, really? I haven't felt that yet. But to be honest, I haven't played too much of the latest patch. Because like I said, I'm on Wi-Fi temporarily. Okay, cancel option. Okay, you're committing. Yeah, one thing Azzy could have done there, because you can't cancel the rolling punches, right? He could have punch parried your second route. The last hit, of course, the shoulder. He couldn't, but... Okay, like I said, 4-4 is not the worst thing in the world against Lee. Whoa, that was non-counter. He did something. Okay, nice. I like that. No fear. Committing to the Hermit 4 into the Hermit back 1. Ah. Okay, that was just a gimme round. He just kind of gave up, which is fine. Actually, good point. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to stream tonight. Is my connection. Wow, good gun. Okay, now what? Yeah, actually, one thing you can do, I noticed this. So you can still do the 1 jab into the forward 3 line. So it's probably better to take the 1 jab forward 3. So if there's no wall hits, 1 jab forward 3, 1+2, 4, deals a fuck ton of damage. But the problem is you can't use it if you're under the effects of heat mode, like I said, because rolling punches cost meter. And then second of all, you can't have any wall hits. It's like Leroy problems. Okay, +0. Yeah, they buffed that. The 1+2 throw, I believe, used to be -4, but it's +0 in this game. The only issue with the stand 3 line is you can actually technically hold back on defense, and it misses. But it doesn't matter. He got counter hit 3-3, so knockdown, second hit. Yeah, I imagine they will get rid of like the skill-based matchmaking, essentially. But I don't know for a fact. I would like to see them switch to a proper ELO mode, though. Because I think that's the way forward. Okay, nice, no fear. Yeah, one of the nice things about challenging off of wall stand 4 or any sort of HMS possibility is like you'll naturally OS, right, with a back 2 off this position. He can commit to like HMS 4 again, but you're not going to die to counter hit, yeah? And he can't go airborne either, so it's advantageous for like Leroy to be the aggressor on defense with like a parry option there. Because as long as they can't go airborne or go for a throw, realistically, you don't really have to worry about it too much. Throws are a little bit more possible, though. Okay, that doesn't ground break. I fucking Leroy, man. Like, Leroy got, like, over-nerfed, man. I have no clue why they nerfed him so much. Okay, 1+2. A little bit greedy from Azzy. Nice step. Okay, turn still out. Don't hate it. No duck on the 3-3. Wow, careful with the Hermit 3-4, though. Okay, that's a kill. Okay, I would say what were a few of the major like missing issues. So I think I would like I'm in the same boat as you when it comes to like Leroy play. You kind of get stuck at like these range 1.32s, and there's like nothing you can do as Leroy. Back four is like not enough for long range presence and not enough to dissuade them from going for anything either. So I think like the idea is just to use down 1+2. Like you can't even use 4-4 1+2 anymore, right? Because it's a power crush, so by definition it's punishable on block. Your down 3-2 usage was good. I like how you didn't chicken out when staying in hermit stance, like it talked about or kind of alluded to for people who don't understand. So the change to like parry system really, 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 really affected Leroy. So anytime in older games, like you could parry them if they go for, a rage art, rage drive, hop kick, this and that, this and that. You can't do that anymore. So anytime Leroy is stuck in stance, that's kind of about it. If you have meter, if you have a quick heat engager, or sorry, heat smash, you can just do it, and there's literally nothing Leroy can do to challenge you. So hop kicks, like I said, back to you can't parry hop kicks, you can't parry any of that stuff anymore. Leroy really, really got hit hard, and on top of that, the dynamic 1+2 used to be -11 with like a lot of pushback, but now it's like -12 with no pushback. Like I said, the shoulder 4-4 1+2 is now just 4-2. That's also -12, at least on block. They really, really fucked Leroy super, super hard, and they got rid of what made Leroy Leroy. With that being said, I can tell you right away, because I don't know if this is Congru, because I think this might be Congru's match, but don't forget about staff. You didn't use any staff. You do the same thing, like I said, the same thing I do. I tend to use staff in the last round just because it's like, oh, I forgot I have a staff here. Don't forget about staff, especially in this game with a low and mid presence. I definitely need more down 1+2. I like how you've shifted away from down back 4 because down back 4 is so dog shit. It's unfortunate down back 2 no longer breaks floors either. Yeah, no back 4 presence, which is really crazy to think about. Yeah, I would like to see more back 4 and more down 1+2. Also, no rolling punches, no down forward 1 option. Like I said, I think this is Congru's match. So I would like to see more down forward 1 presence. It of course sucks, but at the same time, the down forward 1+2, 2 is only -10, right? It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, exactly. They one day Leroy will get buffed, or at least fixed, and he will be glorious again. It's funny because Raven has his parry, the back 1+3 or back 2+4, and those actually beat heat engagers and heat smashes. But for some reason, like, yeah, Leroy's defining factor of like back 2 is just gone. It's just so bad. Now, maybe don't make it so he can parry rage arts or something, but he should at least be able to parry heat smashes, or heat bursts, sorry, the bound effect. I would like to see that. Yeah, it's weird to see that they got rid of a proper counterplay against Heat Burst, and that's one of the reasons why Heat Burst is like so strong, right? It's an instant I want my churn back button, and that's all you have to worry about. It's like, I don't know, man. But let's see. Let's pick a random option here. Okay, like I said, don't be afraid of using a -4 teens against Lee. It's not the worst thing in the world. They did use staff there. Now, the nice thing, or the bad thing with like, okay, I said, oh, what can you do? 4+2, 4-2-1, right? The issue is like, because it's a double hit attack, it gives your opponent more time to think about how to punish it. So Azzy almost certainly would 1-3-3 it, but still, every now and then, it's not the worst thing to go for, to have access to like a class 1 launcher that's only -14. And again, your opponent can't launch you, and 4-3+4 no longer breaks the ground. So not the worst thing in the world just to kind of go for. I wouldn't hate it. Beyond that, you showed a little bit down back 3, but I have seen like other like super like gold plus Leroy players from like Japan and Korea. They'll just do down back 3 constantly. They'll put the onus on their opponent to be the one to do the counterplay against your parry. So kind of similar to Raven full crouch down 4-3, where he goes for a safe low kick into back turn, and you can parry from there. Again, it forces your opponent to be on the back foot. They might not know how to beat it or have not seen it before or see it so infrequently that they might not know how to properly challenge it. But yeah, the fact that you can do Damek 3 into parry and it forces them to do a hop kick, for instance, out of full crouch, which, keep in mind, you're playing against Lee, is super fucking difficult for him to do, right? It's not like you're playing against King who could just diagonal cancel. Lee can't diagonal cancel. So not the worst thing to go for. I would definitely like to see more Damek 3. I think for sure Damek 3 is probably one of Leroy's best moves, and you need that Damek 3 presence to really, really, really fuck people's day up. Okay. Sorry, let me queue. They don't have the match isn't queued up for me here, so I have to find them in question. Bear with me a second, guys. Okay, this says top 4. Is winners finals before top 4? It should be, right? Luigi? Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played you, Luigi. Okay, let's just. I'm gonna jump the grand finals. I can't find the winners finals. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Whoever submitted this. Oh, spoiler alert! I see. See something. I don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Oh, scroll up. You should see the match review still open. Man, you guys playing the weirdest characters too. You can't give me like any of the other characters. You always give me like Leo and Shaheen. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm presuming you're shaky and going against Blackbeard. Okay, nice spacing. Down 3. Interesting. I wouldn't. Do you go for wall stand 3? Okay, armor breaker. Force 50-50. There's no frames there. It's like commit on the first hit. You can deep side step right if I remember correctly to beat incoming though. But at -17 you can't. Okay, that was one hell of a round to come out with. Holy shit. Okay, 1+2. Okay, good patience. You're trying to bait him out. Okay, I don't hate the QCF2 here. I like the idea behind it. The problem is, like we just talked about, you have to establish a repertoire with your opponent, right? And there's no repertoire yet. So this is just like a reactionary, oh, I saw your initial QCF1 miss or QCF2 miss. I'm just committing, right? So good call from Blackbeard. Okay, pops the meter. Too far for Damek 2-1, right? Oh, no, wow. Sorry, this wall sucks. Or sorry, this map sucks for the wall positioning. And also, the quality, of course, isn't that good. I don't want to lag it out, though, because, yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi right now. Okay. Wow, up forward 1 from downtown. Nice hit. Solo down 4-4, nice. Oh, you hit him with down 2. I imagine down 2 is like +5S. I don't know the exact frame data. But yeah, you had the read. Oh, okay, nice conversion. I can't believe Damek 2-1 hit there. Gotta be careful. Okay, big mistakes. Nice low parry. Okay, nice. I like that. I was thinking of what you're going to do in this position. Now, the damage is going to be kind of poor, unfortunately, because you had low parry into back 1-4. This might not kill. Yeah. Bummer. It sucks because it's a double-edged sword, right? It calculates how much damage you do, but it's also because you did a back 1-4 preceding the rage art, you get a little bit more health back, right? So low parry, like back 1-4. So now you basically get giving yourself like 5 more health, which means like you're doing 10 less damage on your rage art. I wouldn't say necessarily to like low parry into rage art instantly, but in certain situations, if you're a robot, okay, sure, right? But it's not going to be something a human's going to think of like instantly, so don't feel bad. I mean, I would do the same thing. There's no fucking way I would just instant rage art there. Okay, 4-2-4. There's no 50-50 there. It's either a high or a low. You can kind of fussy with low parry on it. Okay, back 1-4 challenge. Yeah, very poor punish from Blackbeard. S. You're in full crouch. So either you or your opponent recovers in full crouch, or wall stand. I don't know what it technically means, but yeah. So let's say if you do Dragunov down 1, like the elbow attack, you are +1 S. So you're +1. S refers to your opponent recovering in full crouch, though. So you're effectively better than +1. Even if you're +0 S, your fastest attack is 10 frame, and their fastest attack is 11 with wall stand 4. So even that's a frame trap. Technically, they have duck jab on 10, but still, for the most part, a lot of people will just willy-nilly kind of let wall stand 4s fly. But nowadays, it doesn't matter because you're like +1. Whoa, wall stand 2 raw. Okay. 3 line, wall stand 3-3. Okay, nice combo from Blackbeard. Okay, I like the back 3. Yeah, meaty options. Keep in mind non-ground hitting. And then, yeah, he went for hit confirm down back 2-1. I don't hate the down forward 2+3 idea. You're trying to counterplay here. You know, maybe he goes for a high power crush. Maybe he commits to back 3+4. But yeah. Oh, a taunt kill? Oh my god. Good shit. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll probably close submissions pretty soon, but we'll still go for at least another 45. Okay, conduct that. Safe option. Okay, good patience. Yeah, what did he do? I think he did a 1 check into a hop kick. 2-3, like I said, no duck. Down forward 1. Ah, okay, good bait. Monkey see, monkey do. Solo down forward 1 poke into side step right. Ooh, still got the little short carry option. Ooh, that causes tornado spin, or sorry, wall break instantly? That sucks. I was wondering about that, actually. Again, yeah, KK12 doesn't wall splat. I don't understand this character. Leo was like the weirdest fucking character. Certain things are really, really good, and certain things are just like dog shit. Oh, damn, what a challenge against BOK. I guess you kind of represent at range 4, huh? Nice check. Commit. Okay, I don't hate the down for 1 commit. Yeah, you guys are partying, so. Pat, what? Interesting. Oh, yeah, I forgot he has access to CD4 now, kind of similar to. The fuck was that? Similar to Lee. Sorry, not Lee. Feng. Okay, damn, no fear. Just fucking let it rock. Okay. Oh, there you go. So what was the situation here? So you hit him with the, was it like down back 2-4? I can't remember. So +17, down 2 plus frames, and then you did back 1-4 instantly. And there you go. That's one of the problems with like having a slower heat smash, right? Is you can't like churn steal in certain positions there. Maybe down 2 is just like better plus frames than I thought, though. Maybe that's what's wrong there. Okay, I would like to see more 4-4-2, Shaky. You need more long-range mid-presence. One thing like Richie does is he'll do like a lot of sidestep 1+2. Now, granted, he doesn't do it too much in this game, but I think representing down 2, 4-4-2, maybe the occasional down 4-4. I wouldn't do it too often, but just kind of keep out poke off a backdash. I think you need more mid-presence. I can tell you that right away. Oh, also, don't hold back. Tech roll whenever possible. Yeah, you would have been able to you would have tech rolled out of that incoming down 4-4. Okay, this is one of those if you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail sort of situations. So like in your mind, you're like, okay, I have the install here. I'm gonna take my plus frames, right? He did a orbital. Why would you go for the forward 2-3? I don't like it because he could just duck the second hit anyway on reaction. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, don't get stuck in like those like setting yourself up mind games. Again, just because you have access to something doesn't mean you have to do it instantly. Nice punish on down like 3. For the longest time, I didn't know that was -12. It probably because the pushback. In this game, I don't know if it has pushback though. Okay, guard break. I think maintaining the wall was more valuable there for Blackbeard. He probably should have went for 4-2-3. Oh, no problem, Tony. Yeah, this will be on VOD, of course. Yeah, I agree. The variety in Tekken 7 is the superior. Keep in mind when Tekken 7 first came out, like there was no variety. They reused assets from other games like Soul Calibur. That's not to say that you guys can't eventually they'll fix it, right? They'll give it more variety in T8. So that's my hope. Okay, big mistake. 1-4, not the best punish. Especially off open gambit. You probably should be thinking like bigger in open gambits. Okay, nice little pair on the wall stand, 1-4. Good call out. Yeah, Blackbeard I've been playing a long time, so he's gonna catch that. Okay, nice punish. Yeah, he didn't flinch against down for 2+3. It's only -12, so he can't wall stand 3-3 it on 13. Okay. I don't know what like Leo has here, but I think saving your wall blast as much as possible is more valuable than popping it instantly. Now the nice thing is this doesn't count as a wall hit. So here, like theoretically, you can go for, I don't know, 4-2-2, resplat, back 1-4, K 3-4 or something like that. Which, okay, I guess you go for it essentially. But yeah, I imagine probably better to save it, especially when you have heat burst on your side, then you can be a little bit more free flowing with your combo lines. But maybe Leo's is super optimized. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, nice hop kick out. Probably could have down 3 converted there. Blackbeard could have. Oh, you went... Ah! Okay, good punish. Yeah, I don't... The forward +2 into BBP. I don't know if that works, but that'd be cool if it did. Well, nice parry. There you go. Okay, you dropped the in small stand 3. I respect that, though. Oh, yeah. Nice hop kick. Okay, don't forget, you can keep moving in block stun. Like buffer input. Wow, you thread the needle. He tried to heat smash out. Damn, nice stab. Easy kill. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe too many wall hits. He didn't want to go for like a 2-3 sneak cancel 3-3. I don't even know if that's even the best line anymore, to be honest. True. What we'll see. We'll see what the next trailer happens on Evo Japan. Oh, why didn't you take your turn? Oh, input. Oh, bad combo. Blackbeard feeling the pressure. If I were you, I would mash that heat smash. I would dash in his face and just do it. Oh no. Yeah, because he was giving up his churn. You gotta, whenever someone takes, gives their churn up, just take it. Especially with heat smash. Like, you don't have to worry about it, right? There is no parry. There is no power crush. It's over. Just take your churn back. Dash for alignment, then hit the 5. And then, yeah, you get stuck in a, hard place there. Oh, spicy. Okay, counter. Yeah, the whole string is NCC. Out of the air. Okay, I like the wall stand 3. That's a nice. Oi, the instant wall stand 3 is a nice hedge, right? Okay, if they mash, I win. If they don't mash, I'm in a safe position. Ah, yeah. There, the instant wall stand 3 might have been too greedy, though. I know. I said it was good. Oh no. Sidestep 2. Oh, damn. Trying to turn steal out. I like that. Okay, so yeah, for sure. Yeah, we won't have time to do the reset, but I think you definitely need more mid presence. Honestly, an option like down 4-3 is not horrible either. The only problem with like down 4-3 with Leo is just the range, right? It's very strong. It's a good homing mid attack, but the range might get you in trouble. With that being said, the range where you're playing and engaging Blackbeard, I think down 4-3 is a fine option. Like I said, 4-4-2, don't be afraid of 4-4-2. I would like to see more down 2. And then I would also say, I don't know if you were panicking because that was at the beginning of the game, but keep in mind the frame data with blocking and hitting are like 2 different things, right? So you should be a little bit more cognizant of when something is going to hit or be blocked. It's hard to describe. I would say, okay, if you do an attack, you do the attack with the intention of it being blocked or hitting, right? Either way, if a hit or a block, at least you should do the bare minimum frame advantage. So let's say down 2 is plus 3s. I don't know the frame data, right? And then on hit, it's plus 6s. So you get better options at plus 6. But you still have at least the plus 3. If you get caught in these like, oh, I hit him, I should go for this or that or this or that. Just go for the simpler of the frames in general. But down 1 presence, down 2 presence. I want to see more 4-4-2. I also want to see just more homing down 4-3 in general. The down 4-4 keep out, okay, you know, against a super sidestep heavy player, down 4 is a little bit less valuable unless you're going for a simple chip kill. But representing very strong mid presence, I think, is what really gets Leo to that next level. Like I was saying earlier with Richie, he will often in T7 do like a lot of sidestep 1+2s. Yeah, keep that in mind. QCF 2-1 is good and all, but still you have like all these other safe mids, like, you know, again, 4-4-2, down 1, down 2, down 4-3, all those completely safe, and they all do something really good. QCF 2-1 gets you counter hit, right? A counter hit launch on the second hit, but all the other ones do like something equally good and or better in certain situations. So keep that mid presence going. Down 4 2+3 I think is fine. I would like to see maybe also the occasional down 4, what we're talking about similar to the Shaheen player earlier. Down 4 for space control and being able to use a low instant check to know how far you are from opponent, which then sets up your down 4-2 game, right? Your instant wall stand 2 game, your down 2 presence. Leo especially is so much about that just general space control and not allowing you to do what you want to do by just really, really good hitboxes and just dominant counter hit play, which is where Leo really, really shines this game. And then as soon as you make that one mistake, you have that like jack range down 4-2 that's only -13. So similar to what I was saying earlier, having something that's punishable but hardly punishable against certain matchups is so strong. In the Shaheen matchup especially, I'm inclined to believe like he probably can't 2-3 you every single time, which then would mean Blackbeard will have to get out of his comfort zone and start using 4-2-3 to explicitly punish you. Little stuff like that. Anything that gets your opponent to be off of their like comfort zone, even for just a few frames or a few seconds, is typically all you really need to win. And especially with a character like Leo, especially in a game like T8, where it's like really again, it's super steamrolly, you know. Games in T8 are like decided instantaneously. A great example is JDCR versus iMusician earlier. I think season day 3. It's on my channel already, but it's not out for the public yet. But yeah, he just instantly wins. Like the round is literally over in 8 seconds. There's nothing that he can do because you make one wrong decision, that's it. You're dead. Just straight up dead. Okay, so I have closed submissions because yeah, we still have quite a few more things to go through. Oh man, versus Sodom. What 1 minute though? No, I'm not multi-streaming. No. This is exclusively on YouTube. And then Twitch is its own thing. If you know, you know. Okay, I like the burst at that range. Okay, Sodom not trying to punish you at all. Okay, what did you get clipped by the wall stand too? One check. The classic, I'm going to whiff a duck jab. And here comes my I-13 counter hit launcher, by the way. Very Brian heavy playstyle. Okay, meter pop. Nice, good patience. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a Jack problem, in case you guys don't know. So Jack's armor only is active really for 1 hit. So yeah, he got clipped by 2-1, which is, in context, such a dumb thing to go for, as Xiaoyu as well. Duck jab out. I hate forward 2-1. Fuck that move. And you're basically dead, right? This is a kill. Oh yeah, you can't escape that doubly. Yeah, so same thing. Ultra Bigs can't escape the Hypnotizer Unblockable. It's just a kill scenario. And, you know, Sodom has been playing this game forever. So he's going to recognize that. Balance, right? How's it going, Luke? Sorry, I saw you earlier. Okay, Power Crush 4. Oi. Forward 1 missed the AOP drop. Yo, shout out to Xiaoyu, by the way. Or 2, okay. Gonna get you to the wall. No, too far. Okay, probably could have ducked the incoming forward 2-1. Of course, it jails on block, but you're too far that you could have evaded incoming. At the bare minimum, maybe wall stand 2-1, or yeah, wall stand 2-1 is probably more valuable there than wall stand 2-4. I mean, yeah, that was a minus 18, 3 plus 4, right? A bad punish. The 1 down 2, I think, is plus 7 for Xiaoyu. I mean, you're 50-50 for us, you're dead. Down 4-1 will beat you, literally. Okay, open gambit. Ah, canceled. Yeah, he has a really good read on you. 2-2 BT. Okay, bad combo. Oh, okay, he wanted a blockable. That's why. Yeah, he could have meter popped 4-2-1. And you're dead. I wish I could give you like better advice, Luigi. The only advice I can give you really is just have something that beats AOP. You got caught. I mean, I understand, right? Like, your forward 1 was a good idea, assuming you're playing a character literally other than Xiaoyu. Yeah, exactly. And it's especially worse, right? Because you're playing against Xiaoyu. But yeah, maybe I would imagine down back 1 probably represents good presence against AOP, right? I-12 low option beats sidestep to your left. So AOP naturally drops to her right. So typically when you're playing as Xiaoyu, you do like micro step right into down 1+2 to do AOP drop so that we have double the advantage. Now, the tricky part with Xiaoyu is, in case you don't know, I'm sure by now most of you guys know, but yeah, from AOP, she can hold down to evade even mids, a lot of mids. She can just high crush them. Oh yeah, the kill scenario, that's so rough. Yeah, exactly. It's silly. But yeah, you need to know what your best option to beat Xiaoyu AOP is. What's unfortunate is I would say, oh, down forward 1, right? Oh, maybe back 1, even though back 1's crazy fucking slow. But the problem is down forward 1 doesn't actually track to your left as Jack. Doesn't effectively track well enough. AOP probably can't down forward 1 her. So that's why I said it might be just down back 1 only is your only option. Down back 1 into like some sort of forced 50-50 ground game. Like FC down back 1? I don't know. Like there, like I said, the forward 1, like just straight up crushing. Now granted. Oh no, he didn't duck, he just AOP dropped and it beat forward 1. Keep in mind with forward 1 with Jack, tracks both ways. So it tracks either way, and it didn't track there. Going under mid's a feature, yeah, probably. How's it going, Alejandro? Yeah, like that was probably the only major tactical mistake Ouija made, is he could have ducked incoming forward 2-1. Because like I said, forward 2-1 jails, so if something jails, that means you can't attack or duck or whatever during the string. Like, this is the only tactical error he made, other than that forward 1, but was that a tactical error? Or just a Xiaoyu, right? That was a tactical error. So what, you made 3 mistakes? Okay, that's a big error, but at the same time, that was a desperation error. I can't fault. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it loud, maybe back 3. Back 3 might beat AOP. I would say just find whatever you have to beat a Xiaoyu for sure, Luigi. I wish I could give you better advice, but that was a fucking annihilation. Maybe down back 1, maybe back 3. Like I said, back 1 might work, but it's so fucking slow. You can't use a tool like back 1, right? To properly challenge there.
Alrighty. So, yep.
But yeah, definitely find out whatever's best for you, Luigi. I'm sure you know by now. Whoops. Okay, I have no idea which perspective we're from. Oh, I assume you're not running black. Oh no, okay, it's not running black, my bad.
4-4-2, wow. Yeah.
Down for 1, 4, a little bit greedy. Does this wall break? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say if that wall blast, that might be a little too good, yeah?
Because that would have been bad.
Okay, I like the 4-4-2. Woo! Big bait. Bad punish. Probably better to take the down back 1 launcher there, right?
No break on the one Shining Wizard.
Okay, Macho Man. Yeah, Macho Man, as soon as he went for a poke here, he probably should have committed to a heat burst. Back 1 on 11, though, is probably too fast. So I respect that.
Close it out. Yep. Manager really leveled up.
I imagine, right? That's kind of the only thing you might have in that matchup. Like I said, I would imagine back 3 hits AOP. The fact that forward 1 doesn't hit, that fucking sucks, man. Apart from that, I don't know how the Korean meta is. Is like down back 1 into full crouch down back 1 like a proper meta over there? The nice thing with down back 1 is, right, you can always let the wall stand 1 rock, and that's only minus 13. It might catch someone off guard with a missed punish or something like that. Also, wall stand 1 has okay tracking. I would imagine if you do down back 1 beating AOP and you commit wall stand 1, I would imagine that beats AOP drop again, right? If she double drops AOP, you probably win in that position, right? I imagine. You saw Macho Man at the mall? RP to Macho Man. Okay, neutral 2 is a little bit scarier in this matchup. Good presence. Oh, turn Steely out. Might be better to take the down 1 out there. Nice wall stand 2 too.
Into the wall standing 1+2.
Oh, okay, we got combos. Let's fucking go. Go for the chop. Oh, okay, why are you so greedy? You're just swagging on this guy. Again, I don't know what perspective we're from. That was super greedy. Holy shit.
Oh, it is, I think. Plus on block.
Yeah, actually, this kind of represents one of the things I was talking about earlier. Down back 2 chop, anytime you're like slight negative or slight plus, you can kind of churn steal back with your heat burst. So, okay, I confirm the opponent did not get launched by my overhead chop, right? Because that's a launcher. Now I can churn steal back with a heat burst. Churn stealing with fucking Shining Wizard is absurd. Like, what the hell?
Overhead.
That's crazy. I would imagine he can. I would imagine Alejandro.
It's a launcher.
Uh-oh. Okay, he went for RDC. I mean, I respect that.
If it's slow,
Nice sidestep. Okay, forward 4. He probably could have went for a throw there. I only say that because notice how you're off axis. You're left closer to your opponent than they might be expecting. Damn, good low parry. Okay, he doesn't get the blue spark, but good damage nonetheless.
normal hit launcher.
Man.
If King gets to have that, give Lily down for
Oh, okay. Like I said, I don't know who we're watching this from, but this guy is swagging, man.
That's the thing.
Instant running GS. What a fucker.
When you're back to the wall, the thing is,
This would be annoying to play in bracket. I can tell you that instantly. The only thing like Macho Man's like major mistake he's doing is committing to shinings and shit like -7.
yes, you know. I might take the 1+2.
Oh, I don't know about the TP. Nice ball stand too.
Nice duck.
Okay, not the best combo. You want reset?
Does that combo? Oh,
Okay, no duck. Nice punish though.
I think in this game he doesn't get that much reward.
Oy, man, we don't give a fuck, do we? Damn. Tekken 8. Generic throw, okay. Committing, no duck. Okay, pops it, yeah. Good thing he popped it, because yeah, King can definitely punish that.
I forget.
Okay, nice step.
Nice step there.
Not the best punish, but it's okay.
Nice immediate.
Good break on the, I think that wasn't even a twister, that was the, he went for power bomb, or sorry, the tombstone. Big trade, nice. Should have heat dash canceled that.
Nice break.
The only issue, right, with heat dash canceling off of this trade is you're starting at like 60 scaling though. That's the only problem, right? This is a 60 scale, so that 4-2-1, like look at the damage, isn't super good.
Nice break. Manager on it.
Out of the air. Okay, that actually, this is a good situation. So if you ever spike your opponent, it's typically better to go for some sort of quick meaty mid attack. That way, if they try to mash out, they get clipped. Usually, if you're like playing Devil Jin, I would say like use a back 4 in this position because like you're literally going to win. People are always going to mash, and it's not necessarily I would say like a bad thing. I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying mash in a bad way. I mean, I'm saying if they try to tech roll normally, and because their wake up timing is different, they might tech roll into an attack. And that's where like a meaty incoming attack would win. With Kazuya, right, what are you going to do? Down back 2? Right, we're playing Tekken 8. Who gives a shit? But yeah, if you're playing a Devil Jin, like back 4 would have annihilated him there. 100%. Oh, you're the Kazuya? Okay. Oh, how's it going, manager? I see your name now. Yeah, Macho Man is good, but there's a couple of like major fucking mistakes he's making. Like that. He's a little too greedy. And I like how you've slowed the game down to punish him for being so fucking greedy. Greed is good. There's time and place for it, but man, he is partying, dude. Okay, Weibo down. Yeah, a little bit greedy with that wall positioning. Might have been better to go for instant wall stand 3 in that spot. Okay, now you're Weiboing a little bit too much. Notice how he's always counterattacking. The reason he's counterattacking is I don't think he's reading. I think he's panicking. I think Macho Man, and this is a soul read over here. I think he's just an emotional player. The nice thing about playing against an emotional player is once you break them, you win. It's over. There is no coming back. Okay, there we go. A little bit better counterplay from him. Little micro step options. Okay, careful with the 1 check. Yeah, I would have liked you committing to that down 1+2 though. You are what, -14, right? So the wall stand 2-2 would have killed you, but wall stand 4 also would have killed you. So. Okay, beautiful read. Wall stand 1+2. Meter pop. Okay, you can get the wall easily. Now what? Oh, good patience. Damn, back 4. Okay. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, you didn't pop the meter. Yeah, like he said, you for sure could have secured the win by popping the meter. 100%. Okay, nice step. Okay, he's getting more confidence. Oh, dash up down with 2. Yo, this guy's a scumbag. I love it. Okay, easy kill. Why would you do this combo? It was exact lethal. Why? When you can easily kill your opponent with a heat dash cancel, just fucking heat dash cancel. Leg lock. Nah, STF. Uh-oh, now you're in trouble. Careful. If I was you, I would just quick stand. Just eat the hop kick. It's too late now. That's just churn steal. Don't churn steal with something launch punishable, guys. Churn steal with heat burst. If manager rage arts here, he still dies. Just churn steal with something that's gonna beat everything. Don't heat burst is so strong in this game, guys. Just heat burst. Just heat burst. There's no reason. Well, don't risk your life for nothing. Just mash out 5 and just win like a dumbass. Just do it, guys. 2-1 option. Okay, good. You don't mash it out there. A lot of people freak out about against 2-1. He's like +8. Like you can't do anything. Just fucking hold. You gotta hold that. Okay, I can tell you right away, manager, you need more down back 3 presence and or down back 4. I was going to say down back 4, but from how Macho Man is playing, down back 3 would eat him alive. Oh, okay, I respect that. I don't hate it. A little bit greedy. I think you thought you got wall crush, but that was a normal +5. Yeah, he got combos though. I'll give that Macho Man at least that. Okay, non-counter hit. Got to duck that. Yeah, I'm saying you got to get the fuck off this wall. Yeah, just every time they go for JGS or JGR1, you just got to go mid check. Down 4-3 is probably preferred for Kazuya because he's so negative he can't beat down 4-3, and also it's a knee, so he can't parry it, right? Down 4-4 is scarier because you don't have a mid game as Kazuya, but down 4-3 I think is slow enough to beat it. But yeah, wall stand 2-2 high crushes. So you don't have to worry about anything with King. It's really, really nice. But yeah, the whole issue, though, stemmed from this situation. He got you with the +1. You just need a step. In this case, you got to step to wherever the wall's not at. The breakable wall, the wall blast. So you should be stepping right in this position to evade incoming. Notice how he backed off. Even if he was to go like full, like balls to the wall, all in, you would still be able to step off the wall and take away the heat smash from his repertoire. Then, of course, even if it hits you, you die. And now, okay, it doesn't hit you. Okay, now I go JGR1, wall stand 2-2, turn steal, high crush, jab crush. Good night, you know, still.
Macho Man.
They have a machine building, okay.
Taking the lead in the set now.
Okay, gotta duck those. Okay, nice launch.
Yeah, down for 2-1.
Spike option.
For that.
Okay.
Nice punish there on the power crush.
Okay, you're getting way more confident in your crouch dash timing. I like this.
Solid for the most part.
Forward 3, a little bit scary. Yeah, it is punishable.
Down for 2.
Okay, back to 4 line. Yeah, easy kill.
Keep it simple. Don't even gotta do all that.
Yeah, don't forget you can just you heat burst, heat dash, cancel, kill. It's super easy.
Ooh, gets you.
Okay, that's the meter version.
Boom.
Yeah, he has 2 of them. Him and Eddie both have 2 non-heat. Oh, are you dead? No, too far from the wall. Nice step. Oh!
The game robbed
Harada's finger, not a bro punish, keep in mind.
on the mid kick.
Ah!
Or
You wanted the overreaction, but were you just waiting for him to go for hop kick? At the same time, what was the plan if he hop kick? Were you gonna perfect electric him? Keep that in mind,
after -9. On the
right? What's the plan?
and the down back 4.
Play the outs. Play the outs. I've already made that video, but play to your guys' outs.
Reactions.
Uh-oh.
All right. We gotta guess here.
Okay, he went for the King's Bridge. A little bit greedy.
Nice.
I can't hate on it.
The wasp blind.
Okay, too far. Yeah, you dropped the crouch dash cancel, right?
4 for 2. Heat engage. This is scary.
Ooh, back 4. I don't like the back 4.
And the giant swing. Oh no.
The only reason I don't like the back 4 is you guys have to understand like how frames work in general. And this isn't a diss against you. So whenever you heat engage, you're plus 17, right? This back 4 probably hits on 16 or 17. Basically, anything that is 17 or quicker can never effectively work as a counter hit tool. So let's say King here is mashing, let's say back 1, I-12, right? Okay, I'm plus frames. He goes for 12. I win, right? Well, no, you don't actually win because your plus 17 is what's called a plus 17G. Plus 17, guard. You literally can only guard. So let's say your back 4, like I said, is 16 or 17. He is actively mashing back 1. It still doesn't occur because your 17 it perfectly hits on the plus 17. And by definition, because he's holding back when he's hitting that 1, that's a guard state. He can guard. There is no possibility of back 4 ever hitting here unless the opponent is holding forward. Literally, that's it. It will never, ever, 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 ever work. That's why if you're going to use a tool that is not guaranteed, like, you know, like an 18 or a 19 or something like that, you want it to have some sort of counter property, because as soon as that 17 falls off and now you're 1 frame after the 17, that back 1 is coming out now. Now you can counter hit him. Now you can splat him. But in the state off of heat engage, you can only guard or do down back. But like I said, you can literally mash the input. It just won't come out ever. It just doesn't come out because it's 17G. It's super, super important to understand when traps are completely valid. It's like I was saying, or like in my Victor video, down 4 hits on 16 with Victor, his low, but down back 4 hits on 20, and down back 4 can get you the counter launcher, but down 4 can never get you a counter hit by definition. You cannot counter hit. Keep that in mind. That's why highs are typically devalued unless you're specifically hitting an 18 or later high, but at the same time, it's better to take the force 50-50 and go for anything else. Yeah, it's not a diss against you, manager. This is just, I've been meaning to make this video, and this will be my quick tip for it. Oh, that GS hurts.
If that wall explosion, that'd be
I'm gonna say if I'm you, like realistically, like you did the right thing, you're gonna tech roll and hit something fast. In this case, you go for down back 1 or whatever, which I think hits on 13, right? Yeah, you got to get the fuck off that wall.
here, Ender. Nice punish there.
That's one of the reasons, again, why Heat Smash is so strong. So good. You don't have to worry about what your opponent's guarding. It just either hits or you get plus frames and you're off the wall. It's so nice.
And the shining wizard.
Okay, yeah. definitely more low presence that's non-hell sweep. Keep in mind, down back 4 is really good at +4. Down back 3, especially against how Macho Man is playing, like you naturally high crush. You kind of give your churn up, but you can always kind of turn still back with either heat burst or full crouch down 4 3+4. Not the worst thing in the world. I would like to see maybe one for sure. One of the tools you're missing was instant wall stand 3. I would say 4-4-3 is cool and all, but when your opponent is like, decently high level, they're always consistently deep stepping left to beat your option select, stuff like that. Instant wall stand 3 is very, very, very good. Then once you establish that down back 4 lockdown, that instant wall stand 3 lockdown, now you can transition to an option like 4-4-3. Oh, hey, I noticed my opponent's a ducker. Bam, 4-4-3, right when they're least expecting it. But yeah, you need something, you need that lockdown presence that you're really missing that makes Kazuya really very scary. The 50-50 is not enforceable unless you're getting your opponent to kind of close up. Other than that, like micro stepping, realign stepping, very, very difficult to do, especially in the heat of the moment. And it's easier to establish a proper counter step game. The occasional down forward 2, just to lock them down for that I-14 mid presence is still good. And especially because it's only -12, not the worst thing in the world. But I would definitely want to see more down back 4. I think more down back 4 would help out tremendously, more than instant wall stand 3 game to your game for sure. So yeah, instant wall stand 3, there were a couple of times I'm like, oh, I would have done instant wall stand 3 and I made the right read. And it's good. It's nice to have that presence that a lot of characters don't have. The fact that you have an instant wall stand or wall stand homing attack is tremendously good. Super, super good. But yeah, I think you need safer low games. You don't always need to go for the gold. You can poke your opponent to death, and then you open them up to major punishment. That's one of the things that like Kazuya really does really, really well that other characters might not necessarily have really good access to. So just giving you a heads up. Okay. 6 of the 93 games I played. Oh, okay. I'm going to say that hopefully they give you 93 games, man. I'm not going to be able to go through all of it. No, down 4-2 is I-14. It's -12 on block, but it's I-14. And it's a full homing attack. I think it's active for 2 frames, if I remember correctly. And on hit, I want to say +6? Don't quote me on that, but I think it's +6. Okay, so they said they want advice for both players. No, I don't think it's ever been I-12. Like I said, you might be confusing that it's -12. That's the only thing I can kind of think of. Okay, back 3. Okay, nice combo. Okay, right away, that combo structure, this guy is not a Fujin. I can tell you right away. Ooh. Hello? That was such a... Okay, so these guys play each other often. You can tell right away, because that was such an absurd, like, combo line. One check. Okay, I think he's going to go for the... He's going to go for the one check in. I'm going to go for a punch Sabaki, the punch parry. And then the Nina player's like, Wall's head here. I'll probably get to you next, Medino. I think we're basically out. There's a couple of, like, not duplicates, but extra submissions, but we're already 2 hours deep, so I'll get to you and then maybe one more. Okay, nice. Chase down. Oh, pops the meter. I don't hate it. You kind of, in Tekken 8 especially, you kind of get these, like, weird-ass crossover situations. I mean, when you have the access to, like, an instant kick like that, right? Yeah, fuck it, you know? I can't fault you. I probably would have done the same thing. But yeah, like here, so he's tech rolling off the wall. And then the heat smash comes out. And notice how the heat smash is hitting from the other side relative to his positioning, right? What the fuck? Ah, okay, keep it simple. You might. What's funny is you might have scared him off using the punch parry from this how crazy that read was. Yeah, nice spacing. Bad punish. Yeah, the trap knee I think is still -14. Okay. Off of QCF4, I think what you probably do have to commit to the 2, right? I don't know if you have the pickup in Tekken 8. I don't know for a fact. Okay, was that an electric? It didn't sound like an electric. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah, it's steel pedals on electric only. Okay, good patience. Ah. Yeah, you're stuck in a bad spot. Down 2 is a little bit greedy, but hey, it paid off. Off of down forward 1, yeah? Down forward 1 lockdown into back to 1. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely the new season buff right there. They improved the hitbox on back to 1, which is crazy to think about. Okay. Okay, back sway. Yeah, +5 after electric. You don't always have to attack. Sometimes letting your opponent flail at like -5 is typically can open them up. Again, this is whole part of like mental stack, nice duck, and defensive theory and breaking down turtles, stuff like that. Okay, nice duck. Okay, now is Resi going to be the one to adjust for the down 4-3 option? Okay, full down 3 line. That move is super good in this game. The down 3 fully NC. If the second hit hits, it's also guaranteed. And then you can duck the second hit, but the third hit, you can't sidestep it anymore, to the best of my knowledge. Now, granted, Jin can parry it, probably. But the issue is, like, depending on when you parry it, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know if I'm late or if it's because she's, like, airborne. If someone can tell me, I would love to know. But, yeah, the down 3 is, like, a really nice buff to Nina, which I think they buffed down 3-4 because they nerfed down 3-2 at the same time. Oh, yeah. Okay, nice sidestep. Get off the wall. Okay, drops the Hayashida that time, though. She probably will, almost certainly. Yeah, I can see them giving her a better down 3 series. Oh, yeah, but you're right. Come to think of it, hers is a launcher, though. Nina's isn't. Yeah, they might buff it but nerf it simultaneously. Maybe allow her... Oh, you're fishing back one. Okay, like I said, this guy is definitely higher than Fujin. His tactics, like solo fish back 1. Yeah, he's actually trying to hit confirm it for the wall splat. So that tells us 2 things, right? That tells us A, he knows about it, and B, he has good recognition of wall distance and positional spacing, stuff like that. So right away, this guy is realistically playing at least at Yakuza. He's playing at least, I would say, 3 to 5 ranks higher than what he's currently showing. Like I said, that's all situational awareness. Okay, now what the benefit I just gave you, I have to take it away. That was a little bit greedy. Now the wall is no longer present for you to go for a back 1-2. So maybe you're just trying to establish a meta. Same thing. Okay, I'll give you +2, +2, +3 rank where you're at. Okay, big. Okay, you have the execution. Yeah, back to 1 short carry. +3. I'm giving you +3 now. Okay, nice staggered offense. Beautiful. Oh, where's the meter pop? Yeah, against the back turn opponent, you can always just heat burst, and your heat dash cancel will realign you. So you don't have to worry about weird back turn combos. You can just mash 5, do your heat engager, heat dash into whatever your ground hit is. I was going 2 GP. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Like I said, the first 2 I'll give to you for like good awareness. The third one, okay. The fourth one, like, okay, no. Okay, decent punish. Okay, no confirm on the CD1. Oh, I like the WTF. Oh, Blom Bombo, a little bit greedy. Power crush through. Okay, throws a punish. Whoa, 4-4 flinch catch. I'm glad they added that to this game. Okay, nice duck. Okay, so now you're +4. I'm giving you +4 again. Oh, lockdown. Good patience. You're not committing, so you give up your turn, and you die to... Ooh! I feel like Nina player could have done a little bit better there, but that's okay. Wow. That's a scary challenge because she can always commit to the down 2... I don't know if it's down 2-2 or down 2-1 +2. Which is only -12 and it's a counter launcher in this game. I don't know why they buffed it. It's so weird. Okay. I like this. Shifting to a panic duck jab meta. Not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll die to it, but that's okay for now. Combo drop. Oh, no! He did the fort. Ah! Had he confirmed off the fort. Ah! That was his round. He just threw it away. Aye. Yeah, he went for the mid, which is launch punishable. And I don't know if the mid is properly confirmable either. Okay. LRK. Or sorry, Savage Sword. Good patience. Okay, I definitely would have liked to seen you gone for the heat dash cancel. There's no need to take the 1+2 risk at -14. Now against Nina, it's not the worst thing in the world to take the 14, but you should have dash canceled. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and think you hit forward, but it didn't register or something like that. Okay, there we go. Nice adjustment from them going for the up forward 1. Okay, you're pumping inputs. I'll give you a +5 now. CD's option. In this position, the Nina players should definitely go for STFU because the steel pedal is more valuable by the wall because then you can get cross up running blonde bombs, down back 3 Meaty, down 2 Meaty, stuff like that. Oh, no break on the generic. And he didn't even go for the comp throw. He just did a generic too. Oh. You got stuck between two things. That might have been an online thing. Careful. Down forward 1+2. I think it's only -1 or -2. It perfectly sets up a lot of traps. Careful with how you check it. It's probably more valuable to take down forward in that position. Alright, look the backdash. If someone's locking you down, Nina, with down forward 1, backdash. Backdash. Down forward 1-2 jails, but if you're able to backdash, especially at like that tip range. So not here. There. So now you're effectively into tip. You can probably backdash and duck incoming. Granted, he didn't commit to it. He went for down forward 1 into WTF, but it's okay. Oh man, these 2 throws are eating you alive though. Okay. I don't hate this random wall stand 2 fishing. It's not the worst thing in the world. Especially when you're open field, right? Where's the risk? 2-4 doesn't knock you down anymore. Who cares? That would require Jin to like 1+2 to max punish. Oh yeah. Oh, down a 3+4 line. Okay, I understand it. He wanted to splat you for Oki position, but couldn't get it. Nice duck. Yeah, it's weird how like Nina is like one of the only characters with actual counterplay on her heat smash. But yeah, if you're able to evade the heat smash, the first hit, the follow-up hits are all high. So like, why is hers the only one that like actually is real counterplay? It's weird. It's so strange. Okay, nice spacing. Wow, good call out. Back 2-1. Okay, back 3-2. Okay, good patience. Nice micro step. Heat burst line? Nah, low slump. Yeah, in that position, it might have been better to take the heat smash for the wall crush effect. Okay, I like this adjustment. Using the WTF option to properly challenge your electric presence. It's a little bit risky, of course, but still. I think the onus is on you now to make the adjustment to beat it. Okay, that's non-jailing high. Okay, meter pop. Ah, churn steal. Nice. Down for 1-2, I want to say -4? It has shit frame dam dat on or on hit though. Ooh, okay, a little greedy. Okay, nice duck. Where's the punish? Whoa. Okay, good parry. Pop the meter. Damn, nice. God, Jin is so good. What the fuck? Why is Jin so good? Okay, there we go. I like that. QCF1 presence. Ooh. Okay, good call out. Technically, that's -13. You're playing Jin. You can go for the new wall stand 1-3 route. You deal, like, what is it, like 50 damage or something like that? 50 damage wall stand 13 Punisher? I don't think it's that much, but it's a lot of damage. It's like a 5-hit combo. Okay. Chase down? Oh, Mo, bad side roll. Don't put yourself into the wall like that. Okay, I like that. You went for 2-1 instead of 2-4. I think that was conscious. You're worried about the distance for the punishment. Okay, throws greedy. Ah. Okay. I would say for the Nina player, I think they do need to represent, especially in this matchup, more low presence, down 2, down back 3, stuff like that. I don't hate the parts where they're positioning the power crush and stuff like that, but I think they're also missing like a big part of Nina's game, and that's kind of like counter hit fishing and whatnot. We only seen like a single QCF1, and I was thinking, okay, well maybe that the core circle forward 1 is enough to like trigger their memory into like starting to use like this longer range presence, but they're instead kind of playing with the back 3 presence. They're playing with things that are only going to typically work at like range, like let's say 1, and you're playing Jin, who's going to have a presence at 0 up to like 1.52-ish. And if you were just like kind of like backdash away from them, like what are they going to do to lock you down and chase you down, right? They're not really representing any sort of real presence there. I think they're maybe getting overwhelmed, and they're always playing on the back foot, so that's kind of how they've learned to play. And Tekken 8 especially is definitely designed to be much more of an aggressive game. So they need to break out of that mentality. So like I said, I would say you're real 2. You're probably playing whatever, like 4 ranks higher than Fujin. So I think that's what, Bushin. They're probably playing about Fujin. I think they need to represent more. They might be playing at Raijin, but they need something. They need the get out of that mindset of always playing on the back foot, because for sure Tekken 8 is not designed to be played defensively, not at least the way they're playing. So I would like to see more presence. Also, their move selection wasn't bad. Like down forward 1+2, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe this was the one where you said this was like a long set, or maybe that was the last one we just watched. But yeah, they're experimenting, but they're not really playing to the strengths of certain moves and certain ideas. Like down for 1+2, like I said, -1, -2, whatever it is, that perfectly sets up counter pressure. Oh, I noticed my opponent's mashing. Okay, power crush. Oh, they're respecting it. Lockdown. You know, this and that, this and that. The branch tree that just allowed from an option like sorry, it used to be down forward 1+2. I don't know what the input is now, but the homing mid slashes. Okay, 1+2. They kind of like they poke into it. They tickle the idea, but they never execute on the general thought of why that move or situational awareness of why you would do such a move. And I think that's a really important mindset for like intermediate players just starting to get to advanced level. I think that's a big thing. You know, you can be fine emulating your favorite player. Oh, I'm playing Arslan. You know, I want to be like Arslan. Arslan does this. But then the problem is you don't understand why Arslan did that. You're like, okay, it's effective, but why is it effective? You don't quite understand the general idea behind why they do certain things and where you should be applying this. And even some, not even like esoteric ideas like, okay, I want to anti-sidestep opponent, right? So I'm going to play Jin, Devil Jin. I'm going to do back forward 2, the first hit of Laser Scraper. But then like beginners will then extrapolate incorrectly that information and go like, oh, my favorite Kane does back forward 2. So I'm going to do back forward 2-1. Oh, I'm going to go full distance. Again, not understanding that it's not the back forward 2-1 full distance that's valuable. It's the anti-sidestep properties of the first hit that are valuable. So I think for Razai, he needs to kind of go through the Nina move list and either go to like a YouTube tutorial or a written tutorial where they kind of go more in depth into why certain moves do certain things and why they're valuable. I think that's his major detriment, is he doesn't understand why certain things are so good. At the same time, going back to what I had said, it's also possible that this was like the 90 games you played each other and he's just experimenting. Okay, that would make more sense, but I'm inclined to believe it's the former, not the latter here. So Yeah, exactly. Lily muscle memory, that's okay. Yeah, Nina has a lot of tools, and they're not all immediately obvious why they're so good. Okay, so for you to GOP, I would like to see just more like kind of talking about what I had said, how Jin has presence at 0 to 2. I would like to see you be able to transition between close range and further range more naturally. A lot of times you kind of get stuck in like this open gambit electric idea, and it's okay, it's strong, but it's not strong enough that you're going to be able to beat someone who's really good by just constantly opening up in the same way. At the same time, okay, maybe this is you training against them. You're kind of showing him the ropes. It's hard to say, but you know, kind of what we were talking about earlier with like a Shaheen down 4 and stuff like that. You have down 4 also, which while you are negative, the fact that your opponent doesn't know what you're going to do allows you to either counter poke out, sidestep, backdash. Similar to Dragunov down to your down 4 acts very similar. Space control and the fact, once again, you are the one who's aggressing with the attack. So in your mind, you should be thinking about what comes next. Okay, I have seen him constantly do pokes out. So if I do a down 4 here, I think he's going to poke out. So I am going to do something that beats pokes. Up forward 2, side sway, punch parry, sabaki, stuff like that, right? Now, in your mind, you have thought about this, and starting with your down 4, like let's say 10 frames later, your brain has said, okay, I'm going to sabaki, I'm going to side sway. Now, in the timeline for your opponent, they have seen down 4. In their mind, they haven't seen it for 20 frames. You're thinking 10 frames earlier than they have seen it. Now, their reaction is 10 frames beyond that. So you're 20 frames ahead, at least, of what they think they might want to do. And while you're processing the information as an outside thought perspective, your opponent is on pure reaction. And it's kind of like the Simpsons meme with like Lisa and Bart. Oh, dumb Bart, always going to go rock. And then Bart's like, oh, good old rock. Nothing beats that. You have to be the Lisa. They're the Bart. Do something that you know is likely going to work. And this, again, goes back to what I said earlier. Use traps that are valid most of the time. Don't do esoteric traps unless you absolutely need some funky-ass gambit. Use something that's going to win. And you'll notice you'll be more effective playing with thought than playing reactionary. You're playing chess. Your opponent's playing checkers. Punish them for thinking that way. And that's why, in general, like a lot of high-level play is fairly risk-averse. Okay, I'm plus frames, but I'm not going to take my turn. I'm going to backdash. I'm going to wait for the overreaction. I'm going to be using my brain. They're using their instincts, and we'll burn them out faster. Kind of like that. Hopefully that makes some sense. I know I've talked about that before, but I've never like really elaborated when it comes to like a timeline. Use your brain. Play with your heart, use your brain, sort of stuff, right? But still, keep in mind, you're thinking faster effectively than your opponent is. So they're always going to be on the back foot when you have those like kind of ideas and options like Jin down 4 and stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully that helps out. Okay, let's get to Medino. Medino will probably be the last one. So let's see here. And then we'll do this again in... like, well, probably about a month. I'll make an announcement again. Just have your videos ready. Maybe next time we'll do it on the app, in game. That way we can kind of jump around if people don't have their match footage recorded or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But other than that, yeah, we'll definitely, at the bare minimum, do this. Okay, counter hit. Down 2 tip. First set, okay. Knockdown, okay. Okay, yeah, in this position, so usually what it is for Jin, he essentially has like a 50-50 here. He can go for down 2, which basically beats everything except for tech roll, or sorry, stand up and guard. And then 4-4-2 beats your back rolls and your guard on low. So usually it's a 50-50. In this position though, because of where the wall's located, you really should be thinking the get off the wall. So sidestep, tech roll to your right, or your left rather, I guess from your perspective. But yeah, holding back and putting yourself into the wall, dangerous. Careful. Yeah, get off the wall. Eat the down 2 and then tech roll. Oh, out of there. Nice combo. Bad combo. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I was saying earlier with like heat burst turn steal. Your down back 3 is minus on hit. So your wall stand 4 is hitting effectively on like what I-12, I-13, and heat burst activates on frame 8 essentially. So yeah, he had advantage there. You're not going to throw realistically, right? So that really shows you the strength of nice step. That shows you the strength of heat burst and how strong and oppressive it really is, because it takes away so many mind games. Like let's say you do down back 3, right? You're -1, and you go for shoe shine, full crash jump forward 1+2. You still lose the heat burst because it's I-16. Keep that in mind. Even if you're a rage art, you probably still lose because of how much health you had. That's why heat burst is so good. It's absurdly strong. Okay, upward line. Okay, probably should try to get to the wall. I don't think you had to enter into destroy, right? Or sorry, dual boot. It's probably better to try to get him on the wall. Okay, nice backdash. There you go, perfect. Okay, you don't pop the meter. Interesting. I don't know if that was preferred. Okay, nice duck. Got clipped. Yeah, I think sidestep. Remember, get off the wall. You want to get off the wall as much as possible. Take away the possibility of you instantly losing like that. Oh, not a kill. Oh, I mean, the boot 3 meaty option was cheeky though. Big whiff. Yeah, you panicked. You panic. I don't blame you. You panic because you thought the down back 3 or whatever was a kill. But because like he's guarding and hitting you, he's getting health back, right? It's one of the things I definitely don't like about the game either. Okay, down 1. Now what? Wow, what a challenge. Wow, nice wild stun too. Okay, what are we gonna do? Oh, nice. The little running option. Interesting, destroy 1 completely missed, huh? Same situation, turn steal. In that position, you probably could have threw. I wouldn't say necessarily go for it, but you definitely were in range. You could have thrown to beat the power crush. Okay. Oh my god, so good. Okay, nice. Should be a kill. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Back to the sword, a little greedy. Keep in mind, you're negative, you're positive, but you're too far to push. So realistically, the back 3+4 keep out wouldn't work too well. Back 4-4? Oh no, you went for the dual boot again. Oh, down 3 meaty. That might have been meaty timing. At tip range, down 3 guarantees the 1. I think it would have been guaranteed. Nice duck. Back 2, yeah. Got a guess? Okay, 3-2 is very greedy. I would say in that position, especially if 3-1 or whatever is like NC. I don't know for a fact. If 3-1 is NC, you should be committing the 3-1. Like Victor has something similar with 4-4-1 and 4-4-2. 4-4-2 is like the overhead dunk version of his hit. You should go for a safer option than all in when not necessary. There you go. Okay, that's not going to punish you. Ah, why'd you attack? Remember, because you're safe doesn't mean you're plus. Okay, what now? Oh, no fear. Meaty, M-E-T-Y. So when you go for attacks have something called active frames. Oftentimes in Tekken, a attack will have 1 active frame. So like a jab, for instance, hits on I-10 or impact frame 10. But certain things will have a little tilde beside them. So let's say you do an attack that it says tilde I-15 and then 16 or 17. Basically what that means is it's active, it hits on the 15th frame, but it's also active on frame 16 and frame 17. So meaty means you're not hitting the opponent on the first active frame, but you're hitting them on later active frames. And depending on situations, attacks that are meaty, like Dragonov at the wall, damage 3+4 on tech roll, is not 15. It's actually -14 because it's hitting meaty. So meaty is typically a 2D terminology, but it is still applicable in this game. My favorite example of a meaty attack is in Tekken Tag 2 or older Tekkens. Not Victor, but Raven has a move down 4-2. It's like an I-14 mid poke, and it's actually active for 2 frames. So in Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 6, Tekken 5, you can do down forward 1 over the opponent's body, and if they get up into the attack, and then you launch them because they're in a wake-up position. So you actually launch them with a meaty down forward 1. So certain attacks, like say, you can make them safer in wake-up positions by making them meaty, or it's just attacks you have to guard. You don't have a choice to block. A great example here, because I don't have one to show you, would be like Alisa running 3-4. Running 3-4, if they like tech up, they tech roll into it, even though she's still attacking, you'll still have to block it because the attack is effectively hitting you while you're guarding into it. The one thing of note is when you tech roll, like normally tech roll, like a roll off the floor, you're completely invulnerable. So for those couple of frames, you're completely invul. Now, if you delayed side roll, if you're on the ground and then you side roll, you're not invulnerable. But if you hit the ground and tech roll, you are. So what happens is you evade with invincibility the first couple active frames of an attack, but the later active frames still have to be blocked or still hit you. Hopefully that helps out. If we have an example, I'll be sure to better show you. In that case, I guess we can talk about here. The down 4 is effectively meaty in this position. So knock down, he chased down, and because recovering off the floor, yeah, it would hit you if you stay on the floor and then you're back rolling, so you have to take incoming. You could have like wake up 3, wake up 4 there, still 1, but still. Usually meaty more applies to like mid attacks. Mid attacks are where the scary stuff happens when you hit them on later active frames. You either get better plus frames, stuff happens that's crazy. Like I said, it's rarer in Tekken, but it's still a thing. Wow, no fear, 2-2 out. Yeah, no problem. Okay, big down 2. CDS 1-3? Yes. Okay, now what are you going to do? Okay. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I understand what you're going for. Uh-oh. Okay, he should be going for the 4. Okay, nice challenge. Okay, 1-2-1. Okay, careful. Remember, you're safe, you're not plus. Oh, I like that. Good backdash. I'm going to say don't rage art, or sorry, don't heat smash, because you notice how he's playing. You're also playing at like 3.5, 4-ish. You're at a range where if you hit heat smash, he can just rage art and he can react to it. So at this range, he can still react to it. Now you ran into 2.5. Okay, sure, that's a little bit better, but gotta be careful with that. Oh, is that gonna punish you? No. Okay. Oh man, down to opener. A more typical thing, right? Okay, boot option, you can chase down. Okay, you shimmied him. I respect that. Good patience. Down 3 is a little bit greedy. Yeah, careful. Okay. Yeah, nice micro step. I would like to see you commit step a little bit more often, though, Martino. You are playing Alisa. One of Alisa's main strengths is her ability to move around, right? You should exploit that, especially against a character like Jin. Okay. I don't know how effective it is to hit confirm wall stand 2, but I think it is kind of effective. So keep in mind, I don't think you have to commit to boot right away, but I might be wrong. Yes, yeah, exactly. The later you block the down 3, the safer it becomes as well. So down 3 is launch punishable, but at tip range, it's more like -11. And then, yeah, same thing. If you hit the opponent with down 3 at tip, then the stance 1, whatever it's called, her drop back stance, is also guaranteed. So, like I said earlier, I think that down 3 was like later Meaty active frames. So he would have had the stance 1 being guaranteed, which would have done a fuck ton of damage, right? 2 unscaled hits into a wall splat is golden. Backup stance? Okay, that's pretty funny, actually. Oh, was that a back roll catch? Oh my god, I think that was a back roll catch. Ugh, that's ugly. Okay, nice block. Where's the punish? Oh, I see. You're playing against Cerno. This is actually pretty funny. Is that why you showed me this? Okay. Nice spacing. Where's the whiff punishment? Keep in mind, you also have up forward 3. You don't always have to go for max punishment, although your down forward 2 has the range for it. Hell sweep. Okay. Oh, no punish. No punish. Okay, you're playing with your food. Careful. Yeah, I'm gonna say in this position, you're basically even. Like, don't unnecessarily move yourself to the wall. Like, your opponent has to like fight their way to get you to the wall. Don't give them the wall for free. Yeah, I mean, I like it there how you finally pull the trigger to be like up back 2. You know, like, okay, I gotta get the fuck off the wall. So now, like, okay, now I'm gonna pop it, right? But careful, don't give it to him for free. Ah, taunt kill. Okay, you got the confidence. I like it. Okay, careful. Obviously, the wall stand 1-3 can, or 1-2 can duck. Okay, good. You didn't try to turn steel back. You got burnt last time you did that. I think Cerno is a big streamer. I don't think he's a Tekken guy. But I might be wrong. Whoa. Oh my god, yo, this is going to do a ton of damage. Okay, you're airborne. You got lucky. Oh, nice spacing. There you go. I like that. A little bit of heads up, more like Alisa knowledge. Okay, nice. Is back 3+4 a spin launcher now, or is that he airborne? That was funky. Oh, nice. Oh, camera shift. Brought a finger. Down 3+4, very greedy. Oh, nice bait. Beautiful. Okay, should be an easy kill. Oh, taunt kill. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he must... The hell sweep, he does the overhead dunk. That's why. Okay, down 2 from him is very greedy. Yeah, one other thing I'm noticing you not using Medina, especially in this matchup. Back 1. Alisa back 1 is super strong. Don't be afraid of using back 1. Okay, big whiff. Yeah, turn steel out. I respect that. Yeah, he should have went for... In most positions, Jin's Heat Smash 4 is more valuable. Okay, no punish. Yeah, when you're losing, you still have to think about punishment. Woo! I would have Heat Smashed. I just would have went in. I would have prayed and then gone for something really quick to beat his Rage Art when he Rage Arts. I don't know what you have, but I'm sure you have something that would beat Rage Art. Yeah, forward 2 is also pretty good. I especially like back 1 against Mishima's and Steve, though. Ooh, lucky, lucky. Yeah, I would say try to stay out of dual boot. The attack throw is good damage, but you kind of lose that wall positioning that you really need. Okay, nice. There you go. It's not necessarily in this position because wake up 3s are +7 in this game. But it's still not the worst thing in the world. +7, like, literally, there's nothing you can do, right? Ah, you gotta kill. Ah! You're panicking. Ah, you gotta punish. Yeah, wall stand 2 is only -12. Yeah, back one, it also allows you to establish like the shoe shine game, solo wall stand 4 poking, which then establishes your like mid-range like 0.5 1-ish game, which then establishes your backdash, your running game. I mean, super, super good. Okay, let's go ahead and just jump ahead a little bit. No, I didn't know. Yeah, skip ahead. Okay, this actually looks good because this will be the last one. And like I said, we'll run this back, of course. We typically do this once about a month. Uh-oh. Yeah, sorry. I'm on Wi-Fi, so my quality's really poor. I had a blip. Hopefully it's okay. I've been recording this whole thing though, so I'll break this down. I just noticed, yeah, my shit's really fucked up. Okay. I think we've been okay. I haven't really been paying attention though. Oh, maybe I'm not okay. Shit. Oh well. Okay. D3. Wow, 4-2-1. This guy's really greedy into SE2. The quality's so bad, you know what, fuck it. Like I said, I'm recording this, so I might as well keep the quality good for recording. Okay, super 2 fast rounds. Down by 3 counter hit, nice. Yeah, you can counter hit, confirm that. There is a special animation on down by 3, as you see there. Okay, this guy's feeling himself. A lot of generic down 3s. Oh, Hell Sweep didn't track, huh? Okay, I'll have to remember that. Yeah, he was in Tekken vulnerability. That's probably what happened. Okay, big whiff. Nice punish. Easy kill. Don't drop it. The rules are basically the same against Lars. Sidestep right. Backdash or sidestep right. Sidestep right beats a lot of things. In this game, that move there, SE3 is -14. It's more often -13, but at that range, that's -14 range. G-Clef, bad punish. It's probably better to score knockdown. Yeah, most G-Clefs are -12. Only Dragunov's is -14 still. You should have taken the 2-4. That's also very bad. Yeah. He should have blue bolted. Blue bolt 4 back 2 with Lars has more range. So clearly this guy actually knows Lars and knows this matchup. But he didn't go for blue bolt. Yeah. Okay, greedy. Nice turn still. Yeah, for sure he should have heat smashed or heat burst. Okay, good patience. Oh, is he airborne? That is a kill still. Yeah, so against when you do heat burst, like I said, a lot of people do like monkey see, monkey do. They'll just random heat burst back. So you can either go for a low option, or if you have a 16 frame or quicker heat smash, you can mash your heat smash back. Backdashing is typically pretty good. If you're ever at like tip-ish range when you initiate your heat burst, backdashing will escape most heat bursts against you backwards. But like I said, completely character dependent on whatever your character can do and how good your movement is. You can bait it out. Oftentimes, just like solo backdash after heat burst and then do your heat smash will blow up most people. Yeah, down 4 would for sure win there, 100%. The only fear is at like lower ranks or just like randomness, they might hop kick. He might go for up 4-4, but still, I would have went for it. I would have went for a low just to make sure he's locked down. Yeah, I'm not saying don't use down 3+4, no. Just down 4 by itself. Oh, careful. It's funny to see the LE mid missed. Whoa. Scary, scary. Okay, nice step. Okay, low slump. Ooh, yeah, I don't know what the best wake-up position here is for you. Obviously, the destroy down 1 didn't work. Because, yeah, the alignment is a little bit funkier in this game. Like I said, I don't know what the best thing you have is, though. You should have been dead. You could have done like wall stand 4 into like heat burst or something. Oh, lucky with the boot 3. So this is Meaty. So later active frame, so it's not 15. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically boot 3 isn't 15 anyway, but that was later frames. That was probably a -12 or -13 boot 3. So even if you commit to like wall stand 2, it probably not it wouldn't have worked. Okay, Nessa. Yeah, the DE 3+4 really greedy, but whatever. I can't necessarily fault him. It was a read. Oh, okay, that's a little greedy. The unblockable. Okay, I like it. That good recognition that you know the 3-2 is more valuable, but the mid is also okay because you get nice plus frames. But interesting, solo 4 for 3. Why are you ducking? Counter hit. Okay, shoe shot. Ooh, spicy. Whoa. Okay, nice little micro step, right? Beating the full crouch too. Oh, too far, unfortunately, on the forward too. Oh, there you go. That's what I want to see. Nice backdash. Bait him out. Overcommittal. Where are you going, bro? Check out this back 4. Nope, not that negative, Lars. Yeah, good check. I don't know about checking with 2-2, but good check nonetheless. Nope, not that bad, Lars. Careful. Yeah, don't. You're feeling yourself, but don't get too greedy. Oh. It's like Paul Z over here. Oh, wow, full splat. Okay, nice combo. Oh, I don't hate the forward plus 2. I like the idea. You waited for him to tech roll before initiating the forward plus 2. That way you had steel pedal effect, or ground flinch effect, I should say. No. Heat burst. You should have heat burst. Anything that puts you closer to instantly winning, you should go for it. Down 3 is greedy. Oh my god. Full crush. The down 4, you know, fuck it. I mean, that's greedy, but at the same time, contextually, it's okay because you're going for the kill. Okay. I would say I like the selection. One thing I know that is okay in certain matchups is down forward 1-1. I would normally not suggest it, but down forward 1-1, like I said, certain wall stand attacks are like funky against it. It's not the worst thing in the world. But I would say careful with how much down 3 you use. I think down 3 overall is like very much more of an online thing. It's really, really strong, but technically it's seeable because I think it hits on 22 or 23. So in offline, you might get blown up for it, but it's strong. But place your down 3s better such that they give you like super advantageous situations, or are situations where, you know, you can net something really good on follow-up. Again, don't think of attacks solo. Don't think of like a single attack into, okay, now I'm plus frames, but think of attacks in like sequences and series, especially like considering in factoring in like positioning to the wall and amount of health your opponent has left, and then use that information against them. Okay, I know they're pretty rotted down, so if they rage art here, okay, I beat them. Or I'm trying to position my down 3 to hit later active frame, so it's Meaty guaranteeing the backup 1. That's also good. Up back 2 is really, really strong. I can't fault you for using a lot of up back 2. Super, super good. But I would like to see, you know, down forward 1+2 is not bad, or whatever the new input is for it, because right, it's gone. That the input's gone, but the move is still there. I would say forward 2-1 also is pretty fucking strong. You did it once and you got him to bite into it, and you didn't punish him probably because you weren't ready for it. But yeah, those, like anything that puts your opponent at like from like 0.5 to like 1 or 1.5, all of a sudden they might not be expecting it, is like really, 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 really valuable with Alisa, I think. Apart from that, I would imagine Alisa still has 2-4 knockdown, right? So use 2-4. Yeah, 4-2-1 is absurdly good. I mean, it's always been good. It's been good since season 3 of T7. But you use those space controls. Like I was talking about the other people with like down 4s. You have those with your mid presence, and that's something that you can't really discount. Down back 3 is more of an annoyance than it is a space controller, similar to other like generic down fours, or sorry, command down fours. But you do have the other mid presence to kind of accentuate the strength of the character. You know, these long range tools that not a lot of characters can max punish, and especially people at this rank aren't going to be able to effectively deal with. And I'm not even saying that as like it's a scrub tactic. You're going to beat it just for scrubs. But it will allow you, once you get into that mindset, it'll allow you to better set yourself up for the future when you play against better players. And even characters like really good players who might not be able to max punish it, you can still every now and then get them to overcommit and then catch them off guard, which then goes to what we were talking about earlier, back 1 presence, forward 2 presence, back 1+2 presence, any sort of safe-ish turn stealers, and just generally strong mid-game is really, really, really good. And that's one of the reasons why Alisa is really good. Apart from that, you did start moving better at the end of the game, but I definitely still want to see more movement. Alisa's movement is so good. Her backdash presence, the sidestep presence, you can evade quite a lot of things other like characters really can't get away with. Apart from that, I would say stay away from overly unnecessarily risky options like down 3+4 and stuff like that. At the bare minimum, down back 4 is, or at bare maximum down to 4 is okay, but overall, you don't always have to go for the gold, especially on like seeable options. I think that's probably a big part of the game. But yeah, use your movement. You're playing a character with great movement, and you'll get better at the game faster by just going out of your way to actively move. Yeah, up 4-3 is really pretty good too, because you can hit confirm it. You can start establishing like a boot and destroy meta, going for confirm. Like I'd say, work on wall stand 2. I don't know if you can properly confirm it. You can definitely situation confirm it, but I don't know if you can hit confirm it. But I would like to see maybe not you committing always into your fly options, your boot options. You don't have to always commit. Wall stand 2 is only -13, and you can get people to panic a lot of times. It's kind of a general knowledge check. Certain characters have better options than others, but still, I think you're okay. You should be fine to see what your opponent kind of knows and use that information against them. That's, again, getting to that advanced level. That's what gets you to the next step. Okay, it is confirmable. I want to say it was, but I wasn't quite sure. I haven't played too much Alisa in this game specifically, but we have a lot of Alisa players here in NorCal, so. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for coming by, guys. Like I said, I will be in Evo Japan, so I will maybe make a little bit of content over there, but it's going to be very limited. I'm kind of queuing things up. This video included, I'm going to have, some match review stuff, little Tekken quick tips to kind of make sure I don't have you guys in too much of a drought. We will do this again in about a month. So feel free or be sure to look out, start compiling anything you want me to take a look at, whether it be your matches, your friends' matches, or like a high-level match I have missed, stuff like that. Not leaving quite yet, but pretty within a few days I'll be heading out. So, and then like I said, I'm also on Wi-Fi right now. Typically I'm on a wired connection, but Wi-Fi temporarily. So, but yeah, thanks for whoever submitted all your matches. Medino, Adam, thanks for coming by. Stark Mad. Oh, sorry, I missed your question. Is it better to pick Kazuya as a beginner or as an intermediate player? To be honest, I think as a beginner, he's okay. I know a lot of people kind of shit talk the whole like, Kazuya is a high level character. Yeah, sure, but we're also playing T8. So he has bullshit. Every character has bullshit. The question is, how strong is your bullshit relative to your opponent? But I think as a beginner, he's okay. If you like Kazuya, play Kazuya. Who am I to say that you shouldn't pick a character? To be honest, I've been playing a lot of Panda recently. Panda's arguably the worst character in the game because she's a worse version of Kuma, and Kuma's technically one of the worst characters, but still, Panda's fun. I like playing Panda. I can beat hella good people with Panda and stuff like that. So, yeah, I would say more destroy, and I would say not necessarily only destroy down 1. But I think you're fine. If you're an intermediate or a beginner player and you want to play Kazuya, play Kazuya. He's pretty good. He's a lot better than people say. I think people have been slowly recognizing that Kazuya actually is a menace. He isn't as immediately obvious how to use as a Devil Jin, but at the same time, he's still pretty good. He shits damage. Any character who shits damage, in my opinion, in this game, is not a bad character. if you're doing 50% B&Bs essentially, or 67% with a wall, your character is applicable. You can play them in high level. They're fine. It's one you have to do a lot of effort, and you're only doing like 25%, 30%. Yeah, it's probably time for you to pick a different character. Yeah, I love Kuma. I got Kuma up to Tekken King pretty quickly, and playing Kuma, he's one of the few characters like he actually kind of taught me Tekken 8. Like it started to click. It's like, okay, I better understand the general kind of Tekken 8 meta by playing Bear. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for submitting Matches Manager, Random Jin. Let me keep giving shout outs here. These are people who chatted. 2GOP, thanks for the submissions. Gibby, Luke Flywalker, I saw you. Oh, BK, I missed BK, my bad, dude. Alejandro, Medino, of course, thanks for the submission matches. Luigi, thanks for the matches. Yeah, I can't wait to play some Japanese and Korean players in Japan. So I'll give you guys what my honest opinion. I think right now I think the gold ranks have some parity with overseas. Now, granted, maybe not Pakistan, but what I've seen overseas, I think gold ranks are pretty parity. Now, granted, God ranks are probably a whole different chestnut, but we'll see. I'll go over there. I'll let you guys know my opinion. I would say in T7, I don't think like it was the case, but in this game, I think there is more parity than people think there is. Okay, yeah, thanks for coming by. Again, we'll do this in about about a month or so, and I will make a post in about a week or so. And then if you're in Evo Japan, hit me up. Apart from that, I have some other stuff coming out soon. We just had the Havoc tournament come out on the channel, so check that out. I don't know who I'm playing at Evo. It's either going to be Victor, Bear, or Eddie. I might play Dragunov. I don't know. I haven't scouted who my opponents are, so I don't know. But maybe Eddie. Eddie's pretty fun. Same thing. Got him up the Tekken King really fast. Overall opinion on Tekken 8? I was working on a video, but I probably won't get the video done by now. Mostly negative, but at the same time, it's a brand new game, and I think realistically, by a year from now, it probably will be a significantly better game. I have lived through 6.0, 7.0, Tekken Tag 2.0. I've lived through all those. I played all of them, so I understand how bad the game can be. And yeah, I have faith Namco will fix it. I think it'd be absurd to say like, yeah, Namco's not going to fix the game. The game is trash. I don't think it's safe to say that. I think in about a year, the game will be good. That's my hope. And I think knowing Namco's track record, I think that's probably going to be the case. But yeah, thanks for the safe travels. Yeah, exactly. We're early. Like I said, I'm barely starting to understand like proper the game. I'm barely starting to understand it, and I'll give all the credit to playing Kuma. If you have not tried Kuma, and you have any inkling you might like to play him, I highly recommend trying Kuma out because he will teach you a lot about this game. And he's fun. Kuma is very, very fun. He's not great, but he's fun. He's a fun character. So, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, thanks for coming by, Cam. Yeah, I'll probably make a couple like travelogue videos, but no promises. No promises, but I'll make a couple of those videos. I probably, to be honest, I won't have Evo review videos out, so please keep that in mind. I likely won't be able to get those out, but I might get some general Japan log videos. I don't know. I've never been there before, so it should be fun. But okay, I think that's about it. No one has any other questions or anything to say? Thanks for coming. Yeah. Thanks to everybody who submitted. Oh yeah, live reaction. You're right. Holy shit, I got to do a breakdown on that. Yeah, Kuma backboard 2 is so good. I honestly, if you play Kuma, try him out, guys. You'll like him. Now, granted, I guess the latest patch kind of screwed up things with the prowess system, but play Kuma. You'll learn a lot. If you're an intermediate player, play Kuma. Trust me. Just play him. You'll really appreciate him. And if you're a high level player, you'll really appreciate playing him because he's fun. Okay, guys. Adios.